Welcome back to Film Club Saturday, and as you've noticed, one is missing. We're hoping to have Jay a little bit later. He's doing important things, so he can't make it on time. But we're hoping, fingers crossed. Now we have a British-Irish movie today, Film Club, that a Brit didn't pick. Sandy, how are you?
It's a feel-good film. I'm doing really well. It's a beautiful weekend here in Baltimore, Maryland, on the East Coast of the United States. It's also Father's Day weekend.
Yes,
we
Father's Day tomorrow. I completely
yours
forgot.
the same,
so.
right? This year?
Yes, tomorrow. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's really. I think it works out that Father's Day is the same, but Mother's Day is completely different months. So I never understood
very
that.
strange. It's very odd.
Guessing,
but yeah,
I'm guessing
great.
the florist kind of went, we need to break him up.
That's probably a really good reason.
No, but Sandy, when I forgot this was on our list.
You were confused as to how I would put this.
How would you even know this? It's not even that. How would you put it on? It's literally, how do you even know this movie? Because it is very. It's so like, it's that kind of feel British movie,
it
like
is.
You know, like a Last of the Summer Wine TV show that we used
very
to
much
have
so.
on, and it's so. Like, I know it's supposed to be Irish, but it's so a British-made movie, low budget, in the 90s, with a set for probably I forgot his name now. James Nesbitt.
James Nesbitt, who's really well known. Yeah.
Now known, but at this time he wasn't. Everybody else in this is actors that you remember their face.
Yeah,
but you don't remember their name. Like even David Kelly, he was in the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, didn't he? With
he was
Johnny
also
Depp.
in an episode that I fondly remember of Faulty Towers. He's the builder.
Right.
Remember, call the builder.
This is going to see if Sandy did her homework, because she does the lists. So hopefully, don't look at the quiz question. See who gets this quiz question.
Oh wait,
it's a good one.
See, I can't see it on this computer. Oh,
what
yes.
other movie did David Kelly been reviewed on Film Club? Casablanca, Cromwell, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, or The Italian Job? He's on the list. This is number 2 for him. I look for everybody else. Nobody else is, but yeah, it was But what a strange movie for an American to pick. Because how did you even watch this? This must have been on Turner Classic or something.
Yeah, it was one of those. I don't think it was on our PBS. So, yes, I know all of the old British sitcoms and television shows, and I was that geeky kid in school who would talk about Keeping Up Appearances, and everybody'd look at me like, what are you talking about? Because my grandfathers served in the war, and fondly both of them remember the Brits that they served with. And my granddad would watch our public television station, and every day we'd sit and watch. They would call it afternoon tea, and they'd have 3 or 4 Britcoms, as they'd call them. And that is where it all started. And then when this film was on, I think that's exactly what it was. It was a Turner Classic or something. And I would, I'd sit down and watch whatever and pay attention. And this was on, and again, it's a feel good. It's a really feel good film. And so it just stuck with me. I liked it so much, I bought the DVD, and I don't have a lot of physical media. I really should have more. But yeah, this is one. I liked it so much, I bought the DVD.
Chat, put a 1 in chat if you have watched this movie. If not, it's a big fat 2. Because I'm guessing a lot, or even heard of it before you even watched it. Because I was like, when it came out, I was like, oh, this is going to be a hard movie to find on streaming. And it was on Amazon Prime. I was like, wow. And it's on YouTube. Literally, yeah, you can watch it on both. I was like, oh, that's easy. Because I was like, this is so obscured, but in
It
a good
is.
way. It's
Yeah,
not
when
my
we
it's not my City of Lost Children weird French movie. It's the oddity of like a 1990s what British Irish made
98,
movie.
yeah. And I
So
think,
yeah,
but you know, I think once somebody finds movies in this category, not just this category, then you look for more. Because
yes,
if I were to think about, okay, just a feel-good family film that's not animated, that's not something stupid about kids, you know, there are very few. This would definitely be one on my list, but there are so few that it made me want to see other things like this. So, and David, you mentioned David Kelly. I just, won't, you know, won't hint about the film that he's in, but he's one of those there, those actors who always look so much older than they actually are.
yeah.
Like he's always been an old man to me. Like
Because
there
he's
are
really skinny. He's
he's
literally
so
tiny. That's
skinny,
it. So it's like,
emaciated,
yeah.
but just captures that kind of, and actually everyone in the film, just
Mm,
captures these are, real people who live in a small community, who know each other, and, they're all character, like
mm.
character with a small c and character with a capital C, you
Do you
know?
know what I liked about it? And I said this to Jade. I was like, it was good to watch, not just an old movie, but a movie where the main characters are two old farts, and I kind of liked it. You don't get
Yes,
that anymore. You just get like two old guy geezers just going for it, and they got a nice even and when we go to the funeral scene, but we've grown up with each other, on this
that
tiny
funeral
little
scene
island, and
gets
it's just great.
me.
Yeah, it's
That
just great.
we'll get there, but that scene gets me again because this is what it's like to live. And okay, I'm not going to compare what, I grew up in a big city, but I grew up in a neighborhood where everyone, when they say how many people, oh, it's 62, or 52, 52. Um, I grew up knowing everyone on my block across the street. And it's one of those things that I'm glad we live very close to my parents where my kids can spend time up there in that neighborhood because where we are now, you don't have that. You don't have that in the suburbs. You don't have that neighborhood, that close community. And there is something just so wonderful about that. And I think this film, whether you're in Ireland or Brooklyn, New York, or wherever in the world, I think that, sense of community, it's just it's a feel good film.
Mm. But as it's Saturday, I'm guessing you guys in America have the same. Did you do lottery today? Did you do the lottery tonight?
Okay, I'm sorry to say this is really embarrassing.
You
Probably
don't do
not
the
just our
lottery.
culture, but we have the big lottery now almost every night. There's
Oh
a
God.
different so
Oh, we have. Yeah, we have.
there's
We have now.
Powerball,
Oh
and
God.
then there's Lotto, and it used to be like our state lottery, but that was taken over by the big Powerball and Lotto. So each one of those is 2 nights a week, so that's 4 nights. So there's always something,
Oh.
and they're
You,
big. Like once it was $1 billion.
you can't have faulted it $1 billion
Yeah, it
once.
was $1 billion a few years ago. It like rolled over and rolled over so many times. So,
Oh, they cap the rollover in
well,
Europe.
they
We have like
should
the Euro
here. I mean,
Millions, and
it's
they
just
cap
kind
it.
of
I think it's the
crazy.
most it ever can get to is like 190, and then they go cap, and they can't go over 200.
Hmm.
And then it just gets like thrown back at like all the charities that it has to go to. So, but yeah, I've done mine. I think our one in the UK, our normal Saturday, and they do it on Wednesday as well, of course. But it's like I think it was, I think 9 million or something, or for like maybe a little bit less. But I was like, you know what? We're talking about a
Hmm.
lottery film, because this is the concept of this film, and they get it, and it's yeah. They start off with this speech about over like what 60 old countries in the world on Saturday night lotto, and I love this because it's
Everyone's in
probably
front of the telly.
Yeah, and it used to be like I remember when it first came out, they used to have like a big show about it. Like they had like a warm up show before the lottery, and it's like now it's
They
just like
did here
yeah, it's all
too.
online. It's all online. Nobody does. Yeah,
Well,
they had a little show
here
and dance. Yeah.
you would have your like I just remember it a little bit as a kid when it was just each state had their own
Mm,
um, we called it lotto in Maryland or lottery. And you would have like some small games first. Like it would be
mm.
like a whole half-hour show, and it would be these little, like, here's the 3-digit number for tonight, which they do every day now. Here's the 4-digit number. Here's this particular game. And then all the people who won something in prior weeks would, I swear to God, they would come in for like a special drawing for the
Oh my
winners. And
god.
then they started doing all the lucky losers. Have you ever had lucky losers?
No, what's that?
If you lose, you can submit your ticket and you could still be chosen to participate in the lucky
Oh, okay.
loser drawing. So even I know it was like, and it was kind of funny. It was
Yeah.
like just kind of cute and funny. But um, then, okay, now that we're down this, I'm so sorry. We're going down a patch here. But um, have you heard of bowling for dollars?
No. It looks like it
So
sounds like those ones of like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man movie, and they're bowling for dollars, and it's like they've run away from a dog chasing them to eat them or
no,
something.
it wasn't that violent. But
I
so
wouldn't give it 20 years, there will be that concept.
so while not gambling, this was another show on TV in Baltimore, WJZ, and it was bowling is a big thing. Duck pin bowling, the
Yeah, yeah.
small balls, duck pin bowling was a big thing. And so you'd get chosen, you'd put your name in, and if you're a good bowler, you could go on this show and you would like bowl 3 frames and spin a big wheel, and it would tell you how much you would win. And that was a big deal too. It was
Wow,
bowling for
brilliant.
dollars, and it was, and then they would do the lottery in there too. So sorry,
Mm.
we've gone down a lottery path here, but very important to this film,
Old people's hours, yeah.
quite integral to this film. Yeah.
But that's it, and I do like this. Like what now? Would you have smacked your husband if he did this to you?
I would
so
have done
the
more.
oh, I so the lottery is going off, and of course
This
we
is
get introduced
horrible.
and Jackie O'Shea is character
Cheeky
Ian
Jackie,
Bannen.
as you guys would
Yeah,
say, right?
yeah, he's watching the lotto. So where's my? I love that proper. I
My
know we
apple
love this.
tart.
A man thing to do. Where's my ticket? Where's my ticket? It's in your trousers.
It's
Oh
in your
yeah,
trousers, in your pocket,
didn't look
dude.
bad. A proper man thing to do. Where is it? Where
Uh-huh.
is it? It's in front of you. Oh yeah. But yeah, this is he's gone off to watch the lotto.
But
Annie,
more importantly, he
his
wants his
wife
apple
is
tart.
she's eating her apple tart at the table, but he's using a tray for his dinner, but he hasn't got his apple tart. So yeah, he's got the ticket and he's marking off the numbers, and he gets the first one, and he gets the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one, and then she gets interested. He got the fifth one, and then the sixth one comes, and he just rips it up in front of her, and then takes the bowl of the
And she
apple
says,
tart.
"You didn't have the
Did we win?
numbers." He says, "No, but
Yeah.
I've got my apple tart."
It's just like that. I can guarantee they should, like, this is the bit I was like, she's Irish, she would have smacked
There
him
would have
with
been a
like,
lot more,
yeah,
and she would have taken back the apple tart, for goodness sakes.
yes, yeah, they
That apple
would
tart would
not
be
have been,
gone.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
the fiery Irish woman in her would have gone. Bosh, there would have been more than a clip around the ear. Yeah, but yeah, we get that, and then we get to the film kind of starts. So we get a bit of humor, and then I have to say this Jackie and Michael, I just love their little
They're so
relationship.
sweet.
They are, and like
These
yeah,
are
it's
like, this is really and truly, they're playing on the beach. And here's what I like about this film when they show their relationship. They're doing things you could also insert 2 children, right?
yes,
You could put 2 12-year-olds into the situations they're in and it works.
mm,
And I like that. They're playing on the beach. They're chatting with each other. They're, you know, I do. And I think the casting, I think they work so well together. And it's kind of like when you see different comedy duos together, there has to be a stark difference in their physical appearance, right? Laurel and Hardy, and
mm,
you have to have somebody who's, they have to look different. And so you've got Jackie, who's, average height, but a little portly. And then, you've got Michael is so thin, and
I think it works though
he's
for the
so
story as well,
expressions.
because
Yeah.
Michael hasn't got a wife. Jackie has, so we don't
He
know about
hasn't, and you
Michael's house,
catch that
and
in that
and
little
I've and I think
my
it's because, well,
Jesse. Yeah.
Annie's been feeding him still as well. Yeah, he's
Yes.
not, and I like this because it shows, well, like, and I think this goes for any age. It's like, and I always say, like, waiting for Godot is like, you don't want to. Like,
Yeah.
they're just like, no, we're just still living our life. Yeah, we might have bad knees, bad backs. I'm still going to try and go out and have a little bit of fun. And these are like, they
Yeah.
do, and I love that. It's just
I
very
love that
heartwarming.
too,
Mm,
and they have each other and they have that companionship. Um,
yeah.
and it's not for like right away you buy their friendship. There's some
Mm.
movies where it feels forced, but oh my gosh, right away in this film.
Because they just
And
talk to each other. They just literally, just like,
I was
it's that
just gonna
talking, like
say,
you're talking just like, I don't have to explain what I've done today, how the weather is, that small talk. You just go straight back into the conversation you had yesterday. So yeah, it's good. But the great old Ireland scene, just a chat who haven't seen it, is not Ireland. We're not in Ireland. We're on the Isle of Man, what is mostly famous for a bike race. That's
but
it. So,
which I still don't understand. So,
oh, it's
it's
the
not
most dangerous bike race in the world. The
that's what they
Isle
say.
Isle of Man TT. I think there was a period of time every year somebody would die. And like this was like 70s to 80s.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
high speed bikes. If you in narrow lanes, and you see the narrow lanes in this, they go down them at like 100 miles an hour up in the air. If anybody hasn't into like that, I'm not into motorsports, but that the Isle of Wight TT is absolutely ridiculous. It's
Mm-hmm.
literally, it's like, who wins that is like the best driver of the year. No other sport. Like, it's horrendously dangerous, and it's even when they take the corners, you're like, oh, something's going to happen. And some of them, they hold it. It's amazing to see. Um, Everybody is lucky that Isle of Man is one of those weird sovereign islands, even though it's stuck in between Ireland and
Yeah.
the English of Irish Channel into England. It's got its own sovereignty, so it's a sovereign English thing. It's really weird where other islands around the UK don't. Isle of Man does, but yeah, I think that's how they get away with it. So yeah, it's very, 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 very dodgy race. But anybody go on YouTube and just see dangerous Isle of Man TT, and then you'll find out. So yeah.
And they have that weird flag. I'm sorry. Oh gosh.
Oh, the
Interesting
leg
flag. I'm sorry.
the
It has an
leg flag.
interesting flag. Just
Yeah, I
I
don't
didn't mean to
even know.
say
I don't know the history of
I didn't mean
why.
to say weird.
Because
Sorry.
yeah, it is. No, it is strange. It's a very strange. It's the three legs
Yeah,
that
the
are
three
in
legs all
combined.
attached
Yeah,
and
that I don't know the history to it. I don't know. Yeah, there's other ones. You just like, okay, it's just the ancient. It's got to be an ancient house or something that was
it
there.
has to be
It's
some
got to be a
kind of
royal. Yeah,
is it a
yeah.
Roman thing? Were the
I
Romans
don't
there?
know. It
I'm
would.
gonna
They
have to do
probably
some
were,
history.
but I don't know. It would have been probably taken by the Pikes at one point, just because of the closeness to Ireland. But I don't know. I just don't know.
I'll
I
have to
don't know
look
the
that up.
history of Ireland, man. Because most people, they live there and then they go. Most people I've known to go to the race, they say they just get their money for the race and then it's dead for the rest of the year. But it's got a good tax relief
That's so
apparently if you
there's
live
like
there.
offshore accounts there too.
Yes, they.
So I
It's
know
not.
in the
Yeah,
film
Guernsey, Jersey,
they
Isle of
reference
Man.
Jersey,
Is
yeah,
it?
but
Yeah,
we've heard over here that you could have an account, not, not saying
yeah.
anything, but you can have an account in the Isle of Man and you can kind of shelter from paying tax. This is what I've
Yeah.
heard. I don't know
I don't know
anything
if it
about
is
this.
now, but it used to be. So yeah, there was one of the things. I know Jersey has a different tax rule, but you had to be you had to live there. You had to be like born there or like live there, something like that. So I remember my old neighbours when I was really young. They were from Jersey or Guernsey. I can't remember which one it was, but they had to go back because they had kids here and they wouldn't get citizenship of
Oh,
Guernsey or
okay.
Jersey and be able to buy a house. but they've all the family have always born there, so they've been like, no, just in case we need to go back. So yeah, that's it. But yeah,
But we've also, before this scene, in between the lottery and this scene, we have these beautiful sweeping views of
the countryside. Yeah, I took it out.
either
It was
the
just
Isle of
it
Man
was
or
really
Ireland,
weird.
or both, and some beautiful music. So I think
Mm.
it's a great beginning. I really think it's a great opening. It also sets the stage for those who aren't familiar with this part of the world to see how remote these little villages are. Right? You've got this beautiful landscape,
Of
but
52.
yeah, these villages are tiny and they're disconnected, right? They're not, so that makes the people in these villages even closer because they're not connected with, with anyone else.
Mm. But I do like the 90s. It doesn't think Michael that I don't know how old he's. Again, he died in 2012.
At
I think he was in the
82,
80.
so that
Yeah,
means in this film he
it's
was
like
in
60s.
his late 60s, but he looks 100, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he
I
just
love
looks
that. But
old.
I love to have as we call it, fag hanging out of the mouth like, all the time. He
Yeah,
just
there were quite a
sparks
few
one
in
up.
this film.
The sparks,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, but
The guys in the
it's
pub,
great.
everybody in the pub.
Yes. But this is where then, in this bit, Jackie tells him that in the paper, somebody has announced that there is a winning ticket on the in the
From the
town.
post office. It was
From
sold
the
at,
post
they
office.
can
So
tell where the winning tickets were sold.
and there's 52 of them,
And
and
there's
we
only a
know
handful.
we can get it down. So now there's only 49 because we know us three. So Annie, Jackie, and Michael didn't win it. So who's won it? And and I love this because it really at the start, Jackie's being a bit selfish and a bit kind of like, I'm gonna get one over and we can get some money here.
Yeah. So for a
A
minute,
little bit, yeah.
you kind of think, oh, this is kind of evil. You do just for a minute. But I kind of got over
Hey.
that kind of quickly.
Johnny Bravo with a super sticker. Thank you very much.
Hey,
At least it
Johnny.
wasn't what you said 3 things ago. I don't think I can say that, just in case YouTube doesn't like me, but I kind of get what you're on about. Thank you for the super sticker. Much appreciated. But it's he's, I don't know what, because he doesn't really get why he's doing it. Is he doing it to kind of go, well, if I get close to them, I might get some money, or like that? Because really, when we get to the thing, he's going to take 50% for himself, like that. So it's
that was
strange...
his first, like, how do we
Yeah.
do? Oh, 50. It's like,
Yeah.
But you know what? Again, like, I'm looking at these two as kids. Right? Kind of, you get to that point. It's your second childhood. They've got time to themselves. You know what? I kind of can overlook the initial, it doesn't feel cool. It doesn't feel very ethical. But pretty quickly, the plan
shifts. Yeah, it shifts. Yeah.
to, and I think it was when they see Ned. I think seeing him kind of changed the situation a little bit.
But now their plan is to find out who it is. That's it. So yeah, and like that little village, like a quaint little village. I love this. Like these, when you go into these places, you're like,
so
it always reminds me, like, you don't come from around here.
Oh, they know, and they know it. But
Yeah.
remember, and it's not just kind of, it's like a trope in movies, but it is real that there is usually, the town hub where all the news is known is the post office or the general store. And so
Sergeant York.
Exactly. Their first thought is, oh, let me get to the general store because she'll know, because she sold the tickets, who are the regular,
who does the lotto,
the regular buyers, right? Who are the regulars who purchase a ticket? So they're going to be able to narrow it down a little bit more. But look at that. Isn't that awesome? I mean, that is just...
But the thing is, like, this is what, 98, and there are still places like this in England, and I love that, like that, and like Wales
villages,
and like Scotland.
I'm sorry to say cute.
Yeah.
If anyone feels offended at cute, but
or the pub, or the pub. Get
Or
your
the pub.
information from the pub.
Yes.
Well, that's what they try and do in this movie. They do try and get it off Finn, be like that, don't they? Because they believe him, so they go to the pub. Go to the pub.
Mhm.
That's it. But I do, yeah.
Now,
This is great.
Annie,
But
I really like her. I
oh,
like her.
she's a nice, like, she's one of those actresses that you just seem like she's always just been nice. You know, like she's always
Yeah.
plays that nice character. So yeah.
And she is still with us.
Mm.
So she was born in 1941, so that makes her 85.
Wow.
Um, and the character, again, I think what this film does is, I think I mentioned in other films, particularly war movies, where you have a lot of people, a whole bunch of characters, and in war movies, they're all wearing the same uniform. It's really hard to quickly distinguish one from another. I think here what they do is they associate a person very quickly, for those who are working, with their job. So the
Mm-hmm.
postmistress, the pub keeper, the guy who's fixing the toaster, the guys who are playing music, the pig farmer, the gal, her father, who, like, when you see people, they're doing a thing. They're like, when you see
Yeah.
what's her name's father, Maggie's father, he's fixing something around the farm. When you see the pub guys in
And
the
even
pub,
like with the nosy Parker, put her in a mobility like scooter.
she's in a
So
scooter.
she's So you've got that, that differentiation of every
Yeah, the
character.
smarmy guy, he's always looking smarmy,
Yeah.
so
Is
the
yeah.
the
I wear a suit
priest.
even though I'm a farmer. Yeah.
Yeah, the priest is obviously in a habit, but
Mm.
it's like, it's so easy, even though there are so many characters. There are only like 7 or 8 prime characters,
Mm.
but it's very easy. And with Annie, she is a no nonsense. She's running this show. I mean,
Yeah.
she's getting stuff done. Um, but you know what? She's in on it too. She's happy to go look. She's happy to
Mm.
nose around and find out what's going on. And you'll also find she has a great
Also, if you've
effect.
got 52 people, everybody's gonna be nosy. Everybody's gonna be
Yep.
nosy. Everybody's gonna know, wants to know as well about everything for everyone. So yeah,
Yeah. And
it's
you
good.
also
But
know that she's um and really, I mean, really all of them in the town, they have a deep, I think they have a respect for, like, Michael and Jackie's relationship. They get it,
yeah.
they're friends. There's a friendship
Well,
there,
yeah,
and
like
I like
most,
that.
like I'm guessing most wives that when I'm guessing they're supposed to be like in the 70s, and this bit in the movie is like, you're not having a bike, like racing down like the country
Uh-huh.
lanes, like that.
What are you thinking
So I
about
like it.
this at your
Yeah.
age? Like,
Mm.
no.
But then we get the all right. Well, I can't remember the mechanic's name, but
Oh,
we get
is
to
it
meet.
Fitzgerald?
Is it? I can't remember. Is it
Let me look at.
Fitz or? But this is where we meet Maggie and Finn. This is kind of our side romance fitted into the movie. So Maggie and she's got her single mother, got a kid. What's the kid's name? I
Morris.
forgot. What is it called?
Morris.
Morris. And and he's a bit of but we go back and forth. But that Finn has turned up, and we can see it to go back a bit. But in this like convertible, but he's the pig farmer, and he's only got the from his cousin, I think it is, or his brother, like that.
Yeah,
So
he's only
he's only looking
babysitting the
after the car
car.
because he
Yeah.
normally goes on a bike. But yeah, she won't date him because
He
I
smells
can't
like
stand the
pigs.
smell of pigs like that. So like, you always smell of pigs. You always smell of pigs. So yeah, it's quite a little amusement there. So they both like each other. They've both had
They do.
romances
You can
in
tell
in the
that.
past.
Yep.
So she's I'm guessing, not being rude, but we'll find out later, is she's got one age group. That's it, and only probably like in a 52, there's probably only around about 3 or 4
I was just gonna say that.
maybe men. Yeah, and then we'll
Not
find
much
out
to
later.
choose from if we were to,
Yes.
kind of yeah. There are, it looks like there are several that are a little bit older than her, and then some that are way older than
Mm.
her, and she's the only young lady in all the other women we see are old women,
Yes.
older women.
Mm.
So yeah,
And
and
guaran- sorry, guaranteed anywhere in the world. There's always this person that has loads of broken down cars in there.
Yes, yes.
Literally.
Okay, so James, what are these makes and models? Because these
Oh,
are not.
I'm not a car guy.
Oh, come on. I
I'm
don't know
guessing the red. I don't
because
know
they
the
don't look
one.
familiar to us.
No, I'm guessing it's got to be an Opal one, like the Vauxhall. That one there looks like an old Opal Golf. The red one right in front. The one on the left, I don't know, but the back, I don't know what that could be. Just by that boot, it's very weird shape, but maybe
It looks like a what? Yeah, I don't
it
know.
could
Like
be
what
an
you
old
call a little
Triumph
milk
car,
truck
but I
or
don't.
something.
Yeah,
Oh.
it could be a Triumph car, but I have no idea. I literally wouldn't do. But the shiny red convertible, I don't know. Oh, it's a Renault.
A
Here we go.
Renault.
A Renault 4.
What
There
was
we
the
go.
one that had 3 wheels?
Robin Reliant.
And
Only
did it
fools and
really
horses.
fall
maybe.
over when it turned corners, or was that just a
Only if you went
Top
over
Gear
certain.
thing?
Yeah, only if you really went stupidly fast and made yourself
Okay.
do it. There's a person down my road, like not down my road, but down in that little bit. It's got one. You see it go past, and you're like, "That's hilarious."
Oh, that's
You've still got one.
funny.
Yeah, you're like, you can
Aw,
still drive them.
we
Yeah,
don't have those here.
they're just literally. I've always been one of those ones. You're like, do you know what? I really want to drive one to see how bad it handles, because apparently they're absolutely terrible. So it's like that, and like no suspension. Oh, it's got to be. But yeah, whoever came up with that idea, not the cleverest.
Yeah, it's one of
yeah,
those
we get that.
why kind of ideas.
Yeah, it's like the turning circle when they did it. We're like, this is crap. Let's make it.
Yeah, why not?
Guessing trying to stand out. But yeah, I do like this. It's just again their whole relationship. They're like, he's shouting to his wife about the whilst having a shower, and he's like, "Come on, come upstairs," like that. So
Well,
yeah,
because Michael thinks he knows who it is, and she
yeah.
thinks
It's
she
like, "Ooh,
knows who
she
it
knows
is.
it. Oh, come up, I've got an idea.
And they're
then
both wrong.
what we
Yeah.
have for dinner, she does the old. I do like them. Argers, like they. Oh, they're brilliant. You ever been in a house with one of those?
No.
Oh
Nope.
my!
We don't have them
in
here.
the winter time, literally it heats the whole house. They're constantly
wow.
mostly on, and they're literally beautiful things. They're like a you could literally shoot at it and it ain't gonna go through it, and like they're
Oh,
so
wow.
thick. But you just like everything's always on. They're so like I don't know why like people don't have them now. Like you can't really buy them, but they're so economical as well, because
I bet.
British houses in the winter mostly cold, and then that's it. And then in the summertime, just open the window to the kitchen; it just evaporates out. So
So
they
we
like you've got a
have
valve.
pellet stoves here, which is like, I don't know what the pellets are. It's some kind of super hyper condensed carbon based fuel of some kind. But you load up the pellet stove, and then it kind of looks like an old potbelly stove. And you can have one, I don't know what you call it, one surface to cook on. So you could keep it. So the people who have like, I know someone who has a pellet stove, they just keep a kettle on there. So you can always have hot water. So,
Yes,
but
the
it's like
same as that,
one
yeah.
little cooking area. You couldn't actually cook on
Oh,
it, but you could keep
these
a
got
little
like
pot of water on there.
yeah. These are you put they like the silver tops. They're
Mhm.
there mostly to remind people not to touch it.
Don't touch it.
It's
Yep.
like don't touch the surface. You're gonna get hot. Yeah.
The
So what
Reliant Robin
I'm
was called a
missing.
plastic pig. Not not as easy to roll as Top Gear made it, but still an
Yeah.
interesting try.
Have you actually, if able, have you driven
Hey,
one?
well, have you
That'd be
driven
great.
one?
That'd be
Seriously,
absolutely brilliant.
we
I
must
just like
know.
that. It's so iconic though from Only Fools and Horses. You've seen Only Fools and Horses, haven't you? Or was that on your
Yes.
list to watch? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not seen all of it. I've seen like one or two.
Classic.
I haven't seen
Classic.
I haven't seen that one more than an episode or two, and I have not seen Dad's Army more than an episode of two either, because those weren't running here like the other ones were. Like Faulty
The
Towers
classic
was always running.
There's black and white Dad's Army, then it went to color, and there's some episodes in Dad's Army where you're like, it's just top quality comedy, and it's just and yeah, it's some of it's probably not so PC now, but who cares? I don't care. Well, it's like Hello Hello. You ever seen Hello Hello?
No, that one.
Oh,
Not seen
no,
that
it's
one.
oh my god! A guy who was the guy in Hello Hello, and he's literally a French bistro wait like he owns a bistro in France,
No,
but
I did
he's the
not.
part of the resistance in in occupied
Oh, see, those are
occupied France,
great.
and it's literally. But he's everybody's like they take the piss out of French being over sexualized as well. So everybody's over sexed. Let's say that, and it's dirty. Yeah, it's just like a dirty, stupid, like
So we're kind of
18 to
prudish over
19 comedy.
here.
Oh, really,
It
really
probably
bad.
didn't make it over here then because we're
No.
prudes over here.
Hello,
Still.
hello.
Oh,
Just like, but really taking the piss out of the French, but it's great, and the Germans and the English and all that. So it's funny. Yeah, what a great, I had the great times. But yeah, so we get then Michael's got his idea, Annie's got his idea, and then of course Jackie. They just, I think it's this, I think it's that. They don't know who it is, but was it Jackie's idea? He believes it's Finn. And then whilst they're talking, Finn turns up and goes, "Can I ask you a question? Do you mind
I need some
coming to the
advice.
pub?" I like that. I'll be in there in 10 minutes. Just get outside the
He's like,
bath.
"Aha!"
I like how it's so we can just shout at the house because we
Yeah.
know a window's open and somebody's gonna answer
Uh-huh.
like that. No, I'm not gonna knock on the door. Just like, "Are you in?" Yeah.
See you in
Right.
10 minutes at the pub.
Yeah. So yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, he must be him. He must have won the. He's going to tell us what to do because he's one of them. He's the one that won the money." So off they go down to the pub, a very local pub, and yeah, and of course Guinness, and then
And your
we get
favorite packet of Mexican crisps.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think, I didn't do this the last time I came over there, but I had this idea that I was going to bring all the different flavors of, our crisps, chips, and then, share with you and Dan, like all the different flavors and get all, because your flavors are weird. So our flavors are like, okay, like, chive and onion, or
Ooh.
a pepper, or salt and vinegar, or those kind of things. And you
Well,
have like
we get the normal ones like salt and
smoky
vinegar.
bacon
Yeah.
and prawn. You have prawn.
Prawn cocktails are brilliant. They're not
That's
prawn they're not they're not
gross.
made of prawn. They're not any
That's
prawns ever
gross.
touched the bag. Yeah, but it's all
No,
tomato. It's a weak tomato
I don't
flavor
care.
because they did
Gross.
that tomato ketchup
I know,
crisp
but
at one point,
bleh. Oh,
but they're stronger.
so
No,
I took a
if you
picture.
want to go to a proper pub, there's only really, and this is where there's. If you wanted to have the true experience, there's only three things you can have nuts. I understand that, but if you want you would have to have scampi fries, bacon rashes, or a pork crackling.
No thanks. I'll just
Yeah.
drink. I'll just drink.
We
I'll be
used to
fine.
have them, and they banned it for a while because people were breaking their teeth, so they had the softer ones now.
Oh
But
God.
Mr. Porky, you get a pork crackling, and it was like a proper fatty crackling, and then you would still see the hairs of the pig in it. There'd still be hairs in it,
Lovely.
and you're like, like
No,
that,
I'll
brilliant,
I'll
and
I'll
really
pass.
salty. It's so good. But you would, yeah, if you went on that diet, you think so. Then scampi fries,
No,
scampi little bits of fries, what absolutely disgusting, and then you
no.
got bacon rashes, and that's the
The
what you
safest,
get in local
the
pubs. But
safest option.
yeah, that's say yeah, bacon rashes
But
is
I went
probably
in
the
one of
same.
your like Sainsbury's near where I was staying and just took a picture of the chip aisle and crisp aisle, and just the flavors were just so strange. Like, some kind of like chicken tikka masala chips.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you get ones that are like but then they're like you get the pop and on ones, and you get the the uh, like Chinese crackles ones and like that. But you mostly like the best one. I don't know what my favorite is. I'm not really a crisp person. And I say then you get like the hot chili ones that are probably more of
Oh
that come over from
yeah.
America. Like and you get, but like we get your Weetos and stuff. Nobody really buys them,
What's a
so
Wheato?
it's like Weetos, isn't it? Like I think they're called what they call Cheetos.
Oh,
Cheetos over yours.
Cheetos.
Cheeto, we
Cheetos
call them
are
Weeto. Yeah,
awesome. I love
yeah, but yeah,
Cheetos.
we don't get that. I don't think they're things. I do like a Worcester sauce crisp.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
But yeah, that's a flavor. Worcester sauce, you don't really get that, do you?
No, we do. We add that into like when we're making. So Maryland crab cakes has Worcester sauce in it,
Okay.
but it's not a standalone thing. No,
Oh
like we
no, we don't
wouldn't.
do stand line. It's just that crisp is just. I love it. It's really tangy and stuff like that. That's the only one I would like, or maybe. But I do like. I do like
We have
a
pickle
crisp and a
flavor
dip.
now. I
A,
love the
a
pickle flavored chips.
pickle flavor. Oh, there's a
Yes,
Branston
it's
pickle
dill.
flavor.
It's
Oh,
dill and
oh no, we got Branston pickle
salty
flavor
dill
ones.
is pickle flavor.
There we go.
Yeah.
Anybody wanting crisp? Everybody's going. Oh, I really
Now
fancy
I'm
crisp.
needing like so on the way home I was at an event and got here just in the nick of time and I told my daughter in the car, I said, if anyone, happened to want to do anything later today and maybe goes out to get an ice cream, I would be very grateful or a milkshake. Like the whole time I was wanting milkshakes. Now I'm wanting potato chips. So yeah, now I want a crisp. Oh, Fritos.
That's it.
No
But your
Fritos in
chips, it's your
England.
chips though, isn't it? Your chips, our crisps.
There's no Fritos in England. There has to
No,
be. There's no
no.
Fritos. They're little corn chips, little corn chippies.
Doritos. We call them Doritos.
No, these are different. We have Doritos, but Fritos they're thicker than a Dorito, but
Oh
they're
no.
smaller. So they're like little strips. You'll have to Google a
Yeah, I have to have a
Frito
look at it.
versus a Dorito versus
No.
a Cheeto.
But you get
Cheetos
ready
are
when you know you're in a good bar. There's one on the River Thames near Hampton Court Palace. They make their own fresh Doritos on site.
Oh, putting that on my list
Literally
for
like
next
that.
time.
I'm like,
Putting that on
and
my
they do.
list.
Oh, they do a good quiz night. Quiz night every Sunday.
Quiz
just
night.
like
Hang on.
that. So,
Quiz
yeah.
night. There's where I'm going.
I have
Okay.
to remember the pub. It's a great little
Best
pub, and
day of
it's on
my
the river,
life was
and it's
one of.
right, and it's right on the river, so you see the River Thames on the opposite side.
Oh,
So yeah,
near
and
Hampton
you can
Court.
yeah,
Okay.
you have, and if you get off at the station, then you can walk past Wolsey's old house. So there you go.
Awesome. Okay, I've put that on the list.
No,
Excellent.
I have to tell
So,
you what the pub is called. So remember.
but here, while Jackie and Michael are buying Guinness and crisps for
Finn.
Finn, Annie is out with to bring an apple pie over to the postmistress. That's who she thinks it is. So she is. So she's out on her own
It's like, oh,
expedition
we
to
couldn't
see.
eat this. Yes. All
And
black. It's not literally. I love it. They know what to bring blackmail to get more information. She's
yeah,
bought some
yeah.
food, apple pie, and the woman turned like with some like a bottle of wine or
She's
prosecco or
got
something in her hand.
champagne
Yeah,
and
something.
she's just by herself. So it's
Yeah,
going to
it's
be a
like
party.
yeah, and then of course it's they got to get it. And I like when Finn comes out. He's like, "Oh, you thirsty?" And he's like, "You've never bought me a pint."
You've never bought anybody a
It's like,
pint.
what? It's like that. And I love this because like the first like
What are you boys up to?
half an hour of the movie, they all think, Jackie, have you come in the money? Because he's being so suspicious.
Because he's the one being
Yeah.
nice to everybody else.
It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, yeah." It's like
No,
that.
well, I don't like quavers. There is something
I
about
don't
the
know. Monster Mate.
texture. There's something about the texture of quavers I do not like. They remind me of Funyuns. Here we have something called Funyuns that is a weird texture. So
I don't like quavers. I don't
not
like
a
quavers.
quavers person.
I don't mind Monster Munch, but it has to be pickled onion. Because they are literally you know
Oh.
when you have one in, it makes your nose burn slightly.
I don't know what
if you have
that
too
is.
many.
Okay, I don't know what Monster Munch is.
Oh, they're literally a crisp that look like little monsters. Literally,
Okay, I'm gonna write
you
that
get
one down.
loads of different ones, but they really.
No,
Yeah,
we
they
don't have quavers here. I only know them from my trips to the UK.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
skips. Skips melt in your mouth. They say so. You just put them in the mouth and it just
nope,
dissolves
I don't
in
know
your
what
tongue.
that is either.
It's like really low calorie, so it's like probably like 30 a calorie like per bag, and it just melts in your mouth, and that's what the whole thing
I
is. But it's prawn cocktail.
Oh no.
So
I had some really great crisps in Italy, in Rome last month. They, the bar, you go sit down at the bar and
Mm.
they bring the little tray and it's, some nuts and these crisps that were obviously homemade or kettle made with salt and pepper on them.
yeah,
Now, maybe that's something that is so simple to the rest of the world and you're thinking, Sandy, what's the big deal?
we get
I've never had
salt
salt and pepper and they're
kettle-
amazing.
yeah, salt and pepper kettle chips and really
Oh,
nice.
they're so good. We don't have that here. I could make them myself, though. I could do that.
There you go.
That just take a
But
bag. Of
do you like?
crisps
Can I ask you? Do you like a Guinness? I don't like a
No,
Guinness.
my husband loves Guinness.
I can't stand it.
I don't. I like I don't know. I've been into like an India pale ale with a little flavor, like
Mm.
something you can taste lemony. I like, but that's because it's summer. And
Yeah.
in the winter, I like a really good, like a good Boston lager. I like just a
Yeah.
plain old beer. That's what all the Scots drank. They drank. So the Sam Adams factory is in Boston. I've done the factory tour. It's a fantastic factory tour, by the way.
And the Scots
And
drunk it
the
dry.
Scots drank it dry. That's where they make it, for God's sakes. And they
That
couldn't
is quite
make
embarrassing. They
enough.
didn't think that.
They
That
could
was it.
not make it up. They underestimated the
Oh yeah.
capability of a Scotsman. Um,
Thousands of Scots.
thousands
Literally.
of a Scotsman. Yeah, they
I love that. There's
underestimated.
that. Just saw that. There's that party. There's a party boat on the river, and literally they're
The
jumping up
Charles.
and down, and literally the
Uh-huh.
boat is going up and down. I was like, oh, this is ridiculous.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, seeing them to take out a whole brewery was like, that's fair play. Fair play. So you literally ran out of Tennant and Sammy Adams, and there was another drink. Like there was one drink they ran out. It was like called like the Sunshine Spritz or something by like a bottle company. They apparently really like this orange drink, and I was
Oh,
like,
really?
that is hilarious. It's
Is it
really
the
like
Blue Moon?
Ponds.
The Blue Moon
I don't know
has
what
the
it
big
is. So
orange
apparently
on
it's
it.
like it's an orange alcohol drink in a
Yeah.
bottle, and apparently the Scots really loved it. And they literally, boom, they completely
Gone.
wiped them out.
Oh
And
my
I think that's
gosh.
brilliant. Well, it was like bars that were closed for 2 days because they couldn't restock in time, so they just had
No?
to close down. Yeah,
Well, even
yeah.
here, this event I was at in the morning, it was a brunch. They were out of a lot of different regular drinks, and we were guessing it was because yesterday was the USA game, and this place, was a bar on the water in Baltimore, and that's what we were guessing. We were guessing just because it was Team USA that they probably had a big night last night and didn't have enough left over in the morning.
Mad. That's it. Yeah.
No, none of us want a Bud Light, eh? Well,
No.
none of us.
That's I must say that's why the economy probably wanted the Irish, they had the Northern Irish, the Welsh, and the Republic of Ireland playing as well. Wow, that's it. And you got
Take it
and
out.
everybody forgets you also got the Aussies there, and they like a good drink,
We've
and
got
the
the
New Zealanders.
Australians. Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, you got like a couple of big drinking teams there, and yeah, and how you say it, you got the Norwegians, the Swedish, they do like their drink. Like shame the Russian delegation are still banned. So yeah, that would have been
Oh, wow.
yeah, but they run out of vodka quite quickly as well. But back to this, I like that. And I love how he's they all know he smells. I
Fruity
love this
soaps.
bit.
I brought you
Like,
some
oh, I got some
fruity
fruity smells, and they must be like he's like yeah, and yeah, it's one of those ones where if anybody knows a farmer, they start to smell like their animals. Like it's like if you ever ride a horse, you
Yeah.
don't think you smell, but you do.
You do. I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, you can totally imagine, but I just love, I love everyone's probably seen in their grandmother's bathroom a jar of these fruity, it's like it's the things that you have, but you never use them. The little fruity soaps or the little
Well,
there's
later
soaps
it's like,
that look like a
try
flower.
the raspberry one. She still thinks I smell.
Listen,
Try the raspberry one.
raspberry next time. There's some upstairs.
Oh.
Aw.
But again, it's a good little scene to just get the development of, especially Jackie's the controlling one, and Michael really doesn't. He's just the hello, just literally.
He's just
funny
gonna
one.
nod
But
along.
They're both, yeah.
Yep.
But they come back, and of course, I love that Jackie gets home before Annie, and she's like,
They both had quite a bit to drink.
yeah, like. Oof. Yeah, like just get to bed. Let's have fun. But everybody they asked, no,
Nope, it's not
nope,
them.
nope. So, and then we get what is her name? I can't remember. She's the
Lizzie.
busybody. Yeah,
Lizzie.
and
Lizzie Gwynn or Quinn. Lizzie
Yeah.
Quinn.
and
Yeah.
there's always. I love this because it's always how
There's
they've
always one.
done the characters. Always one, and that's it.
There's always one
that
in the
pub. There's
neighborhood.
always
There
yeah.
is, no matter where you live.
Yeah.
And I grew
s-
up in downtown Baltimore in a small, there are probably 30 ethnic neighborhoods in Baltimore, and I was blessed to grow up in one of them. And there was that one old lady. There was that one that would just yell at all the kids no matter what we were doing. And now I do tell people, in fact, I just told someone yesterday, I said, in a way, I aspire to be that grumpy old lady at the end of the street, just yelling at people for no reason.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but look, she doesn't want to
The
pay
old story,
for things.
Mrs. Pitter Patter of Puddle Lane, and I only know that because I've been reading those old stories to my son.
Aw.
And that's where, Mr. Pitter, and that's what she does. Rah, rah, rah. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? But in this is she won't. I love that because they we can see that by when the Lotto man comes over, he has to get in a helicopter to get there. So they're trying to
Yeah.
make it like it's so out of the way. And this is like, yeah, today, if your toaster is broken, what do? We put it straight in the bin. And nope, but she gets her toaster repaired, but she refuses to pay for it. Because like that, nope.
And
Nope,
he's
not paying for
telling
it.
her no more freebies, lady.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah,
Now,
and
she's probably one of those people who actually has enough money to pay for things.
Mm.
It tends to be the ones that have a little bit who just don't want to pay a penny for anything.
Well, in my cat, she's a cat lady, doesn't she? She's got a lot of cats.
Yeah, she got a lot of cats.
Yeah, a lot of cats. But on this, yeah, they're still going. But yeah, I'm gonna have to. I love that because they're like, "Do you want me to settle up for the beer?" They wanted the Guinness last night. I trust you. Like that, we'll settle up later. Have you? And okay, you come in for some money. Yeah, and then his great idea is because he's got the list of who buys the lottery tickets. They've narrowed it down to what, 20 people?
Like
I think
20
something like
people,
that.
21 people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we do a chicken dinner, and I love that.
And
When
it is
Michael's
a
just
chicken
literally
dinner.
literally just throwing dead chicken after
One
dead
after
chicken,
another after
and
another.
he's like, he's got like somebody's got to pluck them and skin them, like get them ready to cook. And he's just like dead chicken, dead chicken, dead chicken, dead chicken. It's brilliant, like little
Just a
scene.
pile of dead chicken.
And then she's like, "What's going on? We're having chicken dinner tonight." Yeah, that's it. So he's getting invite everybody over for chicken dinners. And I do like this. This is so sweet.
People.
It's like this little Michael and the old. I can't. This is going to show. It's like he passes a letter down. Oh, and she flirts with him. And it's so like how sweet. And he's like, "I've got to go." And he's like, and he doesn't know what to do.
Michael.
And she's like, "Oh, do you want to come in?" And he's like, "No, just drop it."
Is it a love note,
Chris?
Michael?
Yeah. Oh, but it was great. And then of course we get the other romance, Finn and Maggie. And then again, it's every time like she just goes, "Look, if you didn't have your pigs, I'll be with you." And then they get a little bit close. They're blatantly in love with each other, but then she gets close and then she's like, "You stink." Can't do it.
And she's
like
trying,
like,
but there's just no overcoming the stench of the
it's like that. She goes in for a kiss. She went, "No, you smell like pig. Can't do it."
Can't do it. Oh. And she is, so her job, remember how I said, like, we see people and we see their jobs. Her job is she writes greeting cards. She writes the little poems inside greeting cards, and she writes a cute little actually, it's a cute little poem that she writes, and he says, "That's pure poetry, Maggie." And it was lovely. And I like this. They do. If she really loved him, couldn't she get over the smell? I don't know, maybe, but I think he loves her just a wee bit more than she loves him. I have a feeling, but
well, because he believes as well, like her son needs a father, and that's like he plays. And am I the father? Is it me? Is it me? So yeah, but they get away. No, can't do it. It's just like great. But then we got and I love this because you do have the strange character buildings, but they're sweet because you have like the son and then the father and
the temporary father who's only here because the other father is out doing something. So he's just the replacement, and the little boy is asking some good questions.
I like but like, how do you get paid? How do you like just these? I love it because it's the innocence of a kid.
Get paid in a
it's like that.
way.
I don't, and it's like that, and he's like, I don't think I could work for God because I don't want. I've never. How could you work for somebody you've never met and they don't pay you?
And they don't pay you. You know what? He's got a point. He clearly has a point.
Yeah, and all of that. Yeah. But again, it's just like little sweet little interactions, with that,
actor,
and it would be.
What do we know about his Dermot Kerrigan? Let's see. What has he been
Kerrigan?
in? I don't know him. Let's see.
No, I was like, oh, do I recognise him? But I was like,
familiar.
ooh and an R in. But I don't remember anything. He hasn't got a great IMDb, so.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's Father Patrick. Nope, that's it. Okay, so he hasn't been in much at all.
No, I guess a lot of them were.
He's got one of those familiar faces.
Yes, it does look like it's like that kind of onesie things. But even a kid, I don't think went on to do much. But we have the chicken dinner, a chicken dinner or chicken supper.
I like what
Yeah.
AWOL said. I'm sorry, you get chicken dinner and a stuffed pillow. That's nice, nice
Oh my god.
fluffy pillow.
They probably did. They probably did. It was like
Uh-huh.
that. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? In a small
You're gonna
town, you
use
don't
all that
throw anything
chicken.
away. Yeah,
No,
you
you're
use
using all of it.
every bit. You definitely use every bit on those things. Yep.
I would do it like that chicken. I always like skin it. There's a difference between me and the
I love it.
mother-in-law. Let's say that it's just like takes
Oh,
up to meat, and I get the bones out, and I'm roasting them, getting a good like stock the next day. I use it for like
you
getting
get
a
your
soup
money's
out
worth.
of it. I'm like, no, that's I'm having that for like the next 3 days, not just a one roast chicken. I'm literally utilizing everything. She's
All right,
like,
now I
what are you
want
doing? I'm like,
crisps and roast chicken. Who would have thought that this film was so like food
you can get
oriented?
roast chicken crisps. They're quite nice.
I bet you can. I bet you can. Oh,
Walker's roast
I know the
chicken
one that
crisp.
was gross. I know the one that was super gross. The prawn freaked me out. There was eel. There was an eel
Oh,
flavored
that's
crisp.
got to be some weird.
What's eel? What do you people
y-
do with eel? You put I
It's
saw something about jellied eel. That's insane.
jelly eel is absolutely one of the most disgusting things ever. It's
Well, why do
literally
you
they.
do it? Cheap?
It's one of
Is it cheap?
those. It's cheap. Eel's cheap because you can just put them in a bucket and they will, really can't live things. But yeah,
Ugh.
it's cheap, really cheap meat. It's mostly from the Thames estuary. They kind of were, and they got like, how do you preserve it? Put it in this really disgusting jelly.
Oh
So you
Lord.
cut them up really thin, and they put them in like a jelly box, and that's it. And then, of course, yeah, and then they start, jelly eels, literally
Ah,
vile. It's
okay, I'm glad we agree on
it's
that.
one of those things. I will like. I don't eat fish, but I did try. I always try. Vile, vile. And they
Yeah,
put like
eel is
they do
fine.
it like a little bit of vinegar. No, it's
No,
yeah, it's
no,
not a thing.
thank you.
No, if I don't know anybody who's gone. Oh, I like eel.
Ugh, no, but
There
I
there
did
is a
see.
jelly eel and mash. Jelly eel and mash isn't. You don't have to have the eel. That's an old thing. That's an old thing. So like they used to put liquor. You know what? Do you know what I mean? A pie, mash, and liquor. And the eel used to be like it in the liquor, but they changed it now, so you can have
Ugh.
a thing. But yeah, it's not things, but that used to be a thing. And the whole, if you ever see, there's only think there's two original ones, and the whole floor is sawdust. So if you ever go into one that ain't got sawdust, it's not one of the
Okay,
originals. There's one in near Shepherd's Bush or White
I
City,
have to
and I
start
can't
like
remember the other one is. It's like
scanning
finished
YouTube
but
for different places to eat in London because the other day I accidentally stumbled on the world's best fish and chip shop. And I passed right by there in Ruislip Manor last time I was there because I was walking down that high street. And I know I passed that fish and chip shop and didn't realize it was the world's best fish and chip shop.
the best fish and chips from a fish and chip shop is near Eastman's Dental Surgery in King's Cross. I
Ooh,
always say their chips
Eastman's
are just
Dental
that,
Surgery.
like the oiled chips. It's really really nice. But that's it. But I can't like, yeah, it depends. There's Ponzi, and they're like nice, but then there's old school, dirty. Like you go in there and there's like some woman like feels like she should have a fank hanging out of her mouth, going, "What do you want to eat? Yeah, I'll get you cod now." And they're probably the best ones because it's like a family who've been doing it for like 200 years, and they've not
Hmm.
changed that. They've not changed that recipe. Probably not cleaned the oil drum.
Probably not,
Like, it's got flavour in it.
but
That
that's okay. Like
yeah.
after a day of like hiking 12 miles or whatever,
Mm.
like, oh my God, fish and chips is so good. Like late at night. I understand, like that's your late at night. Yes, late at night after the pub, walking all day. That's some good. I don't care. Every one I've had has been fantastic. So even though I haven't gone to either of the two,
Oh, when you have to go after, yeah,
oh,
we have
so
to go
good.
fish and chips then. Fish and chip date with the family.
Nice.
uh, but yeah, this is the chicken dinner though, and they're interrogating everyone one by one, and he's like, "I'll top you up there. Want another one?" And again, they all think he's got the money because he's starting, And I'm guessing
Yeah.
previously he's been a bit stingy, and he's like
Stingy.
that. But
Yeah, I'm sure.
and like, do you want another top up? Yes, I will. And it's like, but it's no, yeah. You coming into any money? Any money? No, no, no. But yeah, it's everyone they interview is no, 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 not them. And they all start to get suspicious. This
And
is
finally, yeah, they're like,
yeah,
well, why don't you tell us what you would? Because he keeps saying,
yeah.
oh, I wouldn't spend it on this. Oh, I wouldn't spend it on that. And then um, his name's Pat, the
Mm.
what I called like kind of the
Patrick,
flashy guy.
definitely.
Yeah, he's like, well, why don't you tell us what it
Yeah.
would be that you
And I
would?
love it. I would give it to the community. I would share it with my friends, isn't it? So yeah, he's already. Just in case you're in here, I would share it with you. Yeah, it's good, but it's a drunken night, and then it's we don't know who it is. There's nobody here except for Michael's like, I think I know. It's you.
Yeah, even
Yeah, it's
Michael.
you.
He's like, I think it's you.
Yeah. And then they get going off, like, then what about if it's you? Then they forget there was one person missing.
There's one plate left.
Yeah.
It
So
is, there's
who's not
one
here?
plate left.
Ned
Jackie.
Devine didn't turn up. So off he goes to take the food to Ned Devine's place. I like it. Open door. It's not locked. Off you go.
No, why?
And
You know everybody. You know.
yeah.
Where are they
And he's
going to
like,
go?
Ned, are you there? But Ned is dead. He's died.
Aw,
And he's died with the winning lottery ticket clasped in his
in
hand.
hand. Oh
And
my
he's
gosh.
died of the shock of winning the lottery. Like that. It's
Sitting
like,
up in his bed,
yeah.
you know. Oh, poor
And yeah, it's
thing.
like poor old Ned. And yeah, it's not as expected. But yeah, he's oh, I'll take your
Now,
lottery note.
this actor, his name is Jimmy Keough.
No, but
He appears in several films, including one of our all-time favorites. He is in Braveheart. And he just has an incidental, just a little incidental, like man at the bar.
and he's in Braveheart.
And he's in Braveheart.
Yeah, Braveheart will
Yeah.
never be on the list unless chat really want to be bad and they get their
He'll never be on the
chat
list.
pick.
But he also looked very familiar to me, but he's not in much.
No.
I guess some of these actors have very familiar faces. Now, the one that I did peg immediately, Maggie's dad, I knew he was a stage actor, and I knew he was in Henry V. And I was like,
Okay.
right away, I was like, he was in Henry V, and he was
This is
Captain
an era though.
Morris.
If they're this age, they
Yep.
would have gone stage first.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah,
Like they're in
absolutely.
the late 60s, so like that. 100% they would have gone stage. And then
Yep.
somebody would have, do you want to do some film work? What's that? You know? Yeah. It's
The
but
quality.
yeah,
The quality.
it's like that. And then off, yeah. I love that. They get back. And again, this is a good, like, what do we do? What do we do? He's won the lottery. And he's I love it. Only old people write that, like when it was paper. Mostly, I'd never get a paper one anymore. Write their name on the back of it, like, just in case it gets stolen, like that.
Yep.
Write their name on the back of it. But that's what he's done. So now they're in a bit of dilemma because they've got the winning lottery ticket, but of course it's the
Belongs
property of
to
Ned Devine. So yeah, it's what do we do? And yeah, and he's. I think it's like, well, Jackie comes up first. Well, we can try and claim it. And he comes up with a plan. Is we'll pretend that Ned is not dead. And even to that, they're like, she's even like, it's a bit bad. We need to kind of, get him into the ground. And she's kind of being the moral compass here, like that. But
Well,
he's
she
very
says
fixed.
we need to call the police and the doctor.
Yep.
And
like,
he's
no,
like,
we'll
we'll
do
do
that
that in the morning. His room is as cold as any fridge they would put him in. So the window was open and the room was cold. There's nothing they can do until the morning.
Yeah. Oh, like it
And
goes. Let's pray.
There's,
Let's pray for Ned, please.
I believe there is room in this day for some prayers. And
Yeah.
she says a sweet little prayer.
Mm.
And while Ned is sleeping, or I'm sorry, while Jackie is sleeping,
Yes, he gets the vision.
the vision.
Oh, yeah,
of
the
Ned.
vision of Ned on a boat, and he's eating his chicken dinner. Oh, the chicken's really nice. You want some chicken dinner?
You want some
Things like
chicken
that.
dinner?
He goes, "You sure you don't want a chicken dinner? Where are we going? Well, do you want chicken dinner? We'll be there soon." And yeah, and he's
We're
and I
going
like
to
this.
a
It's a
delight.
the ferry boat, isn't it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
To the afterlife.
Crossing
And
the
we'll
river
get there
Styx,
soon.
as it were.
Yeah. And yeah, it's good. I just like that. Yeah, it's again a bit little. Where we going? And I love how he just keeps on going back. But it's really good chicken. It's really good
It's
chicken.
really
You
good
sure you don't
chicken.
want a bit? It's really good chicken. Yeah, and then he wakes up and then he comes to the conclusion this is what Ned wanted. He wanted us to have it. So yeah, it's he wakes Michael out.
And
A
it
good
doesn't, like you
British
said
storm.
before, you can just shout at somebody's house and they're not going to tell you to get the F away or whatever.
Yeah.
You can just wake up somebody at 2 a.m. and they don't care.
And the worst thing, he's probably had his door open because he didn't have a lock and went,
Yeah, and
wake up, we gotta go. Okay,
it's
what are we doing?
pouring with rain but again, I put two young boys in this situation, right?
Mm.
It's an adventure. This is how they're behaving. They're not thinking about the consequences. They're there for each other. As weird as this is, well, it's not very weird to get up at 2 a.m. and go to someone's home who's just died. I like it. I think it's very warm and very thought. It's the importance of having that companion, that friendship.
Mm.
I don't think people have that much today when you have everything online or, lack of
Well,
community.
I don't know. I'm guessing if I woke my best friend up, he's going to smack me.
You might not have that best friend for very
fuck?
long. Yeah,
And I wouldn't do it in America. You're guaranteed to get shot.
pretty much.
Yeah. Hello, wake up.
In my neighborhood,
so-
that might happen. Yeah.
But good old British weather. And I like this. They kind of the moment when when Michael sees him as well, and he's like, oh, and they're like, oh, and then he thinks he falls
He's
over. Well, yeah,
melting.
and he's like, oh my god, he's melting.
But
We need to do
it's
something. He's
so
like, that's
sincere that he
Yeah.
is now freaking out. He is so sincere, and Jackie is being goofy because Jackie knows it's the
it's
chicken
the
dinner
chicken
that
dinner that I fell
he
over.
dropped. And he's not really clarifying that. Michael believes that he's slipped on intestines, and it's just
that was
so
how he says it,
funny.
intestined.
He's so funny, and he says like, "Oh God, Jackie," and he thinks Jackie's making light of it. He's like, "Oh, for God's sakes, Jackie, the man is melting," and it's chicken dinner. It's the chicken dinner he dropped the night before.
But I do like it. They're like, well, we're gonna have to sort it out, and then they're like, but also sort him out, and he goes because he just looks a bit odd. So I like the whole bit of the sorting
He's
of the mouth
smiling.
like that. We're
He's
gonna he
smiling.
looks too happy. He's died happy. He just looks a bit odd, and they're like trying to make him not look odd. They don't want him looking at him. And like that, and then of course his
And the
dentures
teeth
falls
pop
out.
Yeah.
It's like dunk. And he's like,
Get
oh.
some back in there.
Yeah, get it back in there, and then they realise, and then he looks just smiley. I think this whole bit is a good little scene.
I do
Just
too.
like that. And then and then they're like, it's his eyes, it's his eyes. There we go. And then we got Pat, and then he's now. I'm guessing because she's the only. If you can
The
live in
only
the
girl in
island, the only
in the village.
yeah.
She's
And
it.
he's like, well, I've got a farm. I'm better than Finn. What do you mean you're better than Finn? Oh, well, he's a good lad, but I've got the established, and I love it because he's talking, kind of asking to court, let's say that,
Yeah.
to the father, but she can overhear everything. She's above, like
Seriously.
awake with the son, and he's like, but. Yeah, maybe this is a Catholic Irish way of doing it on a village back in the day. Let's say that is like, nope. The father tells you who you're gonna date. So, but she's on there, and then
This woman again, Lizzie, and the bread.
I love that because
that's
we need some bread. She doesn't even go in. Oh, I like it because she pretends she can't hardly walk, and then I want some bread. Oh, it's stout. It was fresh done today. And no, I need money off. I take 2, but I want half price on 1 to get it. And they're like, and it's a thing. But
I guess they all just put up with her because she's
just
so
like,
freaking
it's one of
annoying.
them rolling their eyes and just like,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. They probably give, if you would, you'd probably give a style one, just like, get out the door, just go away.
Mm-hmm.
But we got these Mavericks again, and like that, we're going to phone Dublin to claim the ticket. And yeah, so whilst that's episode, they get the claim in, and then we get the kind of more of like the priest with the thing. And I'm guessing they're like, it's supposed to be like a Sunday school for him. Maybe it's like a teacher. Maybe, I don't know why he spends so much time with the priest. Don't know. Because he's just like, oh, he's just curious about God. Just like, oh, you're new.
Know.
But no, like maybe it is like it. Well, you're new, so I'll speak about. But yeah, I do. So they got to claim. What do we do? Let's go skinny dipping.
Why not?
In your 70s, let's go skinny dipping. Whilst
But I think early, so as they're hatching the plan, that this is important, that they're hatching the plan that Jackie would be Ned Devine.
Yes.
So
yeah,
things
because
are gonna
Michael
about
has
to go
never told a
haywire.
lie in his
Never
life.
told a lie
He's
in
like,
his
I can't
life.
do it. Yeah.
No.
Now we get a picture from Jurassic Park. It's like
Oh,
you
it
can
is.
actually imagine the music.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I love that. Yeah, it comes. Yeah, rented the only vehicle rental place on the island. Yeah, and the land. Good landing, though. Must say that for a helicopter.
That's a good landing.
On it,
Yep,
yeah.
on that little street, that little road there.
Yeah, and of course, yeah, Finn comes back. This is not his normal ride, the pony. But again, yeah, the kid. He put some fire out or something next to some petrol, and he's like, and the dad's right. I can't. I'm too old.
I
He
can't
needs a
keep
father.
an eye on him. He's too young.
can't- yeah.
I'm too old. I can't
Yeah.
keep an
So
eye
I
on him
ju-
24/7.
I can't keep up with him. And
Yeah.
like that. So, but this is where Finn and Pat are like, "What? You're taking on a date? Yeah, I'm going to take on a date tonight. But she's mine. She's mine."
That's what he says. Maggie's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah, and then we get, of course, the Lotto man
Lotto
comes out,
man.
and he's
Who
going
spends
around.
a lot of time in the city, and so he
Yeah.
immediately has issues with the grass and the
I got hay fever, so we can. It's like,
yeah.
and then this is where, just by chance, he comes across. Oh, can you tell us the way to? I've forgotten the name of the town. Yes, that's it. And he's like,
Tullymore.
yeah, go down. Do you know Ned Devine? Yes. And this is where,
And now
God,
the plan is bust because
Yeah.
he was supposed to be Ned Devine, and now, but you know
Mm.
what? Michael figures it out quick. Like they quickly, okay, we're gonna reverse course here.
Yeah.
Michael.
Well, he does right, and I like how he's so much in a rush. They just got out of the sea,
What?
and it's like, well, come
Put
on,
a
and he's
shirt
like,
on, for
I'm-
God's sakes, put
I'm
something
not like
on.
he's panicking. I like that part of his
Yeah.
character. Just like he tries to put his trousers on in a panic, can't get them on quick enough. So he's just like, sod it, I'm just gonna go. Just like, yeah, we're gonna get on the bike, whilst doing a nude bike ride, and that's it. Whilst Jackie is with the Lotto man, who's like, can you go a bit slower. It's the next right on the left,
You're
the
driving
right
too
turn.
fast. You're driving too fast.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I normally walk this. Yeah, you're going too fast, missing it. And this is, it's great. It's
Oh,
literally,
my
look how
word.
skinny he is, though.
Look
It's like
at
that. He's
him.
like,
And
he's
that's
so-
him. That's
Yeah.
him on that motorcycle.
And off he goes. He's like, "Rrr." But whilst he gets there, he's like, oh, Ned, are you in? He's like, oh, maybe he's out. No, he will be in. Maybe he's around the back. And of course, they've locked up because Ned's in there. They can't get in. So they finally get in. And it's oh, hello. I was having a bath. And Michael's just it's literally a deer in headlights of like, what do I do? I know the lie, but how do I do the lie? Like that. And most of the time he just goes, I'm just gonna be a bit quiet until he realizes there's whiskey in there. Like that. So and then I like that the Wayne's go away. And I like that. And I like how he gets dressed. First of all, he gets like dressed really poshly until we're like, no, you change. And then it's
So Jackie gives Michael his clothes.
all the clothes. Yeah, the swap because they look too
Except
flashy.
they've left something important behind.
Yes, he's like, "Where's? Oh, we need to get your lotto number." And he's like, "Oh, I left it on the postal,
In
the phone box."
booth. What
Yeah,
the
I'm
heck?
like, what?
They
I
left
like
it in the phone booth. So then
Yeah.
Jackie has to hurry up. Now he doesn't
Yeah.
have any clothes on. He
No.
gets on the bike and heads back to the post box to come back here to
And
get the
literally,
lotto
yeah.
ticket.
And whilst Michael was now taking a lot of Dutch courage because he can't lie, so he's like, "I'm going to take a drink." Just like, "What do you want?" Like, just necking the drink. Yeah. So now
But
he's
his
off in his
nervousness,
pants.
I was gonna say his nervousness would be absolutely normal for someone who just won the lotto. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Especially when he tells him, "Well, you won a lot," and he's like that, and he's like, "Well, how much is it?" And he's like, "They believe it's going to be like 100,000, don't they?"
half a
They
million. They
originally
say half a mil.
half
They
a
think
million
it's
is
going
it?
to be 500,000.
But they don't realise it's been a rollover to a rollover, so it's actually what 6.8
6
million.
million, eight
Yeah.
hundred thousand, blah blah blah.
See.
But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot more than they.
And he's like, "Oh," and then yeah, he's back with all. And this figures this has also got in it all Ned Devine's birth. They managed to get his birth certificate, every details. They
Yep.
could like social security numbers, everything. All his paperwork is in there as well, because they know they're going to ask. So it's that, and he's at what, in the chicken coop, I'm guessing, or maybe an outhouse.
I
don't
think
know.
he's behind the toilet. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
guessing there was like he was behind the back door or the
Yeah.
back window, and then
And he comes up. "What are you
he's
doing?"
handed it over, and he says,
Yeah.
"Michael's never told a lie in his life." Well, he's making up for it now.
Yeah. I love it. It's like, "Oh, great." But it is. He's like, because I love how the lotto man gives. He goes, "I know it's a bit of a shock," and he's just like, "Ah,"
It's
but
a
he's
total
like,
shock. Yeah.
he's acting the lie because he knows there isn't the shock. He's shocked by the money, but he's more I'm acting the lie being an actor. So he does it really well. He's like, yeah, because he can't lie. So he just like, his shock look works for the lotto man.
It does.
So yeah, it's quite clever directing on that part. As I said, but yeah, it's, yeah. And yeah, here's all about, I like that. I got
He's
a
like,
dodgy, and he keeps going, "I got a dodgy tummy."
His tummy
Oh, God.
is not well.
And then like, but he's a bit drunk now. He's like that, and so he's a little bit tipped. And he's like, "Yes." Oh, and then he gives his "Oh, I've got like, how old are you? When's your date of birth?" And then he gives his weight as well,
6
like
pounds,
birth
7,
weight.
and then he goes, "This is 6 pounds, 7 ounces." Aw.
Yeah.
I feel like he's thinking of a little baby. It's like,
Yeah,
and
and
like
he
he's
goes,
thinking about Ned as a little baby, you know. Oh, he says
yeah.
that. That's
And he
so
goes, "You
cute.
got national insurance number or the
Oh,
social
I know
security?"
it by
Yeah.
heart.
And he's like, "I know it off by heart." "Well, isn't that great?" He's like, "No, no, no." He's like, "Oh," and he's really like, he's starting to feel a bit pleased with himself, isn't it? So yeah, whilst he's on the, I'm taking Ned's whiskey with me. Like that. So yeah, so they get off, they do the kind of the things, and it's we're getting in touch. We just need to finalize some more details, and you'll get the check. I just need to come back to make sure you are who you are.
Make some inquiries
So I'll be
around
back.
the village. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some
And then
inquiries
it's like,
around the
"Oh,
village.
damn it!" So he's coming back. So now it's what are they gonna do? So yeah, it's now back to the drawing board. A plan is how they can kind of get away with it all for so the village, anybody they meet, the village would buy it. So it's now Annie's kicked him out of bed because of like what they're doing is 50-50, and it's
Yeah, she really doesn't like
no, she'd like, "No,"
the lying, and yeah, she's not comfortable with it. So,
but
this scene starts out with Jackie talking, and you think it's Annie next to Jackie, and then
Yeah.
when the camera pulls out and it's Michael, it's just so funny because they're both in it right now. They're both in trouble, you know.
Yeah.
And,
And it's no, but this is the point where they come out of the plan. We're gonna have to talk to
they
everybody.
can't turn
and
around now. Like
yeah,
it's already
no.
fraud. What they've already done is fraud. So there's no turning back.
And then we get to a great old British village
what's that?
farm.
Farmhouse. Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
It's the
The old
barn. She's
pigs.
tossing the hay to the pigs, and she's kind of saying to him, like, "Will you give up the pigs?" Like that's what she's really asking without asking. Like, you got to give these pigs up for me, and he's not.
Then he's like, "But I like it." He's like, "I'm attached to the pigs. I'm attached to
I
them."
like the pigs.
And she's like, "Maybe you'll get used to the smell." She's like, "Nope." Maybe, but nope. And it's like that. Oh. And all I was thinking about, there you go. Just going to make everybody want sausage and bacon right now. There we go. Uh,
Smoky bacon crisps. There we go.
there we go. There we go. Uh, but then, yeah, it's the next plan is to speak. We got to speak to the villagers.
And she's not in right
No.
at this minute. She doesn't feel good about it. She feels like it's fraud.
Yeah, I like that. It's like because it's like I'm calling a town meeting. Oh, okay. Everybody turns up, and yeah, he explains what's actually been going on. So yeah, and I like this is once they're all kind of in is, but it's only I forgot her name, the nosy one.
Lizzie.
How much money is it? Like that. It's like, well, yeah, and it's like I had a vision. Ned wanted it, and it's just like, but everybody's like, so they've 6.8 million. Hey, we're all in. And that's it. So yeah,
somewhere in that crowd of villagers, and I didn't think this time to go look face by face. Somewhere in there is Anne Bancroft, the late great Anne Bancroft is in this little scene. It might be the very last thing she ever did. I don't know. But she's in there somewhere. It says villager, and it's definitely her because it has her, the graduate photo. And I love her and everything. She's in 84 Charing Cross Road and The Graduate and all kinds of amazing films. I love her. But somewhere she's in the crowd because she's one of the villagers in this scene.
Must have been doing someone a favour not to get any written speaking part. But so they're all up for it, but he makes where his thing is everybody's got to be in on it, and you've got to by tomorrow evening or whatever, you've got to come to my house and agree to do it. So it's like all or nothing. So the 52 I've got to be all in to do this lie, so they all can get, what is it, 130,000
each. Go home and think about it. Come over by tomorrow evening.
And that's it. But yeah, and he's still a bit wary, a bit not really liking it. So next day turns up, and it's let's one by one. Everybody comes to time.
But they're at the door before he's even awake. They've all agreed they're in.
Yeah.
They're in. Except
I love that. So, and I do like, and he whispers shit. So she's like, "I'm in, but I want one thing." And they're like, "Oh no, there's no extras." And he goes, "Well, what about this?" And she leans forward, and it's blatantly obvious it's a date with Michael.
Absolutely.
It's not said. It's 100%.
Jackie's like, "Oh, we can do that.
Yeah, 100% we can do that."
Oh, that'll be fine.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on? Like that. I do like it. It's it's like, what did you say? And he just knows it. Except for then we got the toaster repairman, the odd job done.
This fixes the problem, right? Because as interesting as the story is, and the fact, you can play Ned Devine, but even at this time in the world, you're not going to be able to get away with it. You've got to be able to cash the check. There's accounts and all kinds of things going on. So this one little conversation takes care of any of the questions around, well, how are they really going to do it? And they handle it pretty quickly. He's already thought it through. So and we didn't mention, this film is only an hour and a half long.
It's very short. Really.
Very compact. And you could have had a whole scene where you're trying to figure out, okay, now how do we cash the check, right? This guy takes care of it in 30 seconds. He's already done the thinking. He explains it. He's obviously a businessman in the town, so he understands these things. And they're in. Hey, we're going to open an account over in Jersey. It's going to be a joint account between, you be Ned Devine, I'll be you. We'll put, your name on it, and then we'll cash the check. Okay, fine. Sounds good. Done.
Well, you said, also, Ned didn't have a bank account. Like that.
Yeah, Ned didn't have a bank account. So they have to open one for Ned. And they will. So that actually makes it easy that he didn't have a bank account, because now you can open one. But I like how
he explains it so fast. You're like, and they, afterwards, and he goes, okay. Did you understand it? Not a word.
Not a word. Doesn't matter.
We believe you. Because without doing it, nobody gets the money. So it's $100,000. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, it's a good. I like how their signing on the sheet is also sign, have a whiskey to make it. That makes it secure.
To bond the deal. Yep.
But yeah, good thing. And then the kid takes the whilst this going on is with the father, and he's calling a seal. He's like,
it's a little. I can't.
Nice little part. He's like, ooh, yeah.
I
But
cannot
then
whistle.
whilst
Fun fact.
back in
I
the
can't
pub,
whistle.
because everybody's agreed what they think is, hey, let's get drunk. What do you do in
Who's
a
paying for
very
this?
quiet
Who's
village?
paying for this? Oh, we're all paying for it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, who's gonna pay for this? They off again, but they realise quite soon there was one person who hasn't signed. So yeah, the nosy neighbour from hell. Yeah, so they all go. Yeah, what was it? We can all go to her house to
Cat
find out
food,
what she wants. Bring
flowers.
cat food, flowers, little the things. Yeah, but she comes up with she's worked out if she chops them to the lottery people, she gets 10%
She gets a
of what the
reward.
winnings were.
Yeah.
So that makes it you would get 600,000. So her agreement is she wants a whole million. So yeah, she's being really nasty. So she's a bit
Nasty
clever,
pants.
but nasty, and like that. So yeah, so they can't. I think they reset, but they agree to not agree, if that is the best way to put it. They kind of, yeah, that's it. But whilst that's going on, it's now Ned's funeral.
Yeah.
So everybody go. I love that because it's so old. The only thing big enough to get him to from his house to the church is a postal like that. It's great. Stick him in the back, and off they go. And yeah, so having their funeral service, all getting there, and yeah, what they don't realise is whilst this is all going on, the lotto man has turned up again, and he's looking for everyone.
Something really important during that meeting, Jackie told everyone that the lotto man was coming back.
Oh, he sneezes.
If he asks you anything, you point to Michael and you say, that's Ned Devine. And they say, how will we know him? He's got hay fever. He sneezes a lot.
Yeah.
So they all know. They know.
But yeah, he turns up. Can't find everyone until
he's wondering where everyone is. Where's everybody?
Until the singing goes in, looks in the church. Now, would you do this?
No.
No, you wouldn't. No.
Never.
You're
I
not
would
gonna,
walk
you're
into
never
someone
gonna get
else's
into.
funeral.
I'm going to go and interrupt
Never.
a funeral.
Especially if I was sneezing. No.
Yeah. So, of course, he goes in, sneezes. This is just where Jackie is about to do his eulogy for Ned as Ned. But then, of course, he has to quickly change it because he's there, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's it." So it's clever. He goes, "You know what? I'm just going to tell the truth about my best friend."
This is brilliant.
So he called him Michael.
Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah. So he kind of I'm just going to start talking, be honest about. At least probably never ever said it. You know, he's my best friend. I really love him.
He says
you know,
it's
like,
sad that people don't hear this during their lifetimes, and maybe they should. And that was really from his heart.
Yeah.
And that was wonderful. It was so lovely. And even Michael was tearing up. Other people were tearing up because they knew he was talking about Michael as his friend.
And I'm guessing, like, you get this as from interaction there. Michael is just nice. He's the nice one of he's nice. He's lost his wife, but he's just nice. He's just one of those nice men, old men, just grown up. He's always just been nice, and it's like that. So yeah, it's probably everybody going, "Oh, it's nice you're saying that about good old Michael."
It is.
That's it. Yeah, but have the eulogy. Yeah. And then off they go. I like how they can't get him out the door. The church is so small. Like, crashes against it. Yeah, and then it's going back. Yeah, everybody's like, and he goes to who he thinks is Ned, calls Michael, and he's like, "Yep, okay, I think we're done. We just need to settle things. Where do you want to settle it?"
Well, you see him in the back of the church talking to people, and they're all pointing to Michael. And then as they're coming out, he's talking to, what's her name? The one Mrs. Kennedy, who likes him, and she points straight to him, and so they've done what they were told to do, and now they know he knows that's Ned Devine.
Yeah, but already, I love this. It's got to be like the strangest wake ever. One, it would get this Larry probably as well, but they get the money, put it on the dartboard, And then off they go, and then this is every as a jolly old good time. But then even with this bit, they get um, Jackie tells what do we do about nosy neighbor? Is like we'll deal with that later. There's no way she's going to shop us in. We're not going to give her all the money. We'll sort it out later. But at least
But
she was away with it.
I think just before that, Maggie is talking to Jackie,
Mm.
and Maggie says to Jackie, just very quickly, because you have no idea this is a thing, but she says, for Morris, is it important for him to have nearly $7 million or for him to have a father? And
Oh,
Jackie's
this is coming
surprised.
up. Yeah, this is
Okay, I
coming
was
up.
gonna
Yeah.
say, and Jackie's surprised and says,
Yeah. Well, I said everybody. Yeah. So.
and it's because
Mm.
Ned Devine did have an heir,
Well, this is
and
it.
it's
They're playing out the
yeah,
drunkenness, everything, whilst the lotto's going. She's running off to that, but this is where, in the middle of all of it, this is where Maggie comes out of truth. Is the boys Ned's like that. It's a bit odd because she's quite young, but she said I like the older man, and he was the only one who actually treated me well.
the
So,
kindest man
like
who treated me better than any man ever has, which
yeah,
also makes you feel like, and I think you need that for two reasons. Number one, you need that obviously to close up the story, as to who Morris's
mm,
father is. You need it because, whoa, Morris would just inherit all of it.
yeah.
If she wanted
She
to,
came out with the truth.
she
Yeah,
could do a DNA test and it would be it. But you also need it so you can hear that Ned Devine was a really, really good guy,
mm.
and that in a
Well, she
way,
said like this is what he would actually
this is
wanted.
what he would want. So it confirms that this is what he would
Mm.
want. It makes it
Uh,
all good.
yeah. I do like this bit with the nosy neighbour. I can't remember.
And
Is
she's
where her
fine.
mobility goes
Yeah.
down. She just gets off and charges down the
And
road
she's
like
fine.
that. Yeah, she's
Yeah.
fine,
She's walking
and
fine.
that's it. But she calls the National Lottery Fraud Office. While everybody else is fun. The Lotto man sneezes, nearly hits her until when she goes past, and then the father's coming back and
The old
smashes
vicar
into
is
her.
coming back. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and hits her whilst everybody's having parties. So the father has he's literally clipped the thing, and that's the end of her. So she never managed to get her phone call done at all. And kind of like they make it like good riddance. Good
And
riddance. She
no
was
one's
the one
missing
thing.
her. She didn't fit. Yep.
Yeah. Oh no, it was after that then. So this is
Oh,
the
it was
point.
after that.
This was
Okay.
it. Yeah, after that. So this is where
I thought it was before
it's
she hugged him.
and it's no, it's Ned's, and then
And
but she
don't
does
you tell
say
anyone.
to Jackie, look, it's better that Finn will possibly ever know and not
Yeah.
know that who the father is. So don't ever say anything. But yeah, but I'm guessing through the three of them, they're still going to get over 400 grand then.
Oh, for goodness
Not
sake.
300. Well,
And they've all
390.
said
Yep.
they're staying. Like
Yep.
they're not gonna all run off, and they're
Well, even the father doesn't he? He says like, oh, it might change. Everybody might go to somewhere else, and he's like, nope, we're all going to stay.
I don't think so.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
Just a lot of nights in the pub, I'm guessing. I would want to be the pub owner. I'd be
Pub
like,
owner's
we're
gonna
going to
do
make a lot
well,
of money.
yeah.
But off they go to give him the Ned Devine his last toast. So it all runs. They've done it. They've got one over on the lotto, and it's give it one last time to Ned Devine, and that
That's
is
it.
it.
It's
A very
simple film.
nice, simple little movie.
It's and you well, like I said, when I looked that it was an hour and a half after having seen it before, I was surprised that it was an hour and a half, but I'm not surprised it's an hour and a half. It's a good story you can tell pretty quickly,
Yeah.
And I think they do a really good job telling this story in call it a compact way to tell this story. I'll pull up my little notes. By the way, we didn't mention we are on Film Club number 87.
87, is it? 87?
This is
Or every time I
87.
say it, I'm like, ooh.
This film was
It
released
is
in
87, yeah.
1998. It was an original screenplay by Kirk Jones. It's not based on a book. It was directed by Kirk Jones. Here's all the names of all the people we've talked about who've starred in this film. I stuck Anne Bancroft's name in there, even though we don't know where she is, because she's probably the most famous of all of the actors in the film, even though she's just kind of stuck in there. And it was set in the fictional village of Tullymore. There is not a real Tullymore. And as you mentioned, it was filmed on the Isle of Man. And now I will have to do some research on that that bike race that you mentioned.
There you
I
go.
want to
Well,
see.
as you just mentioned the stars, do you want to guess, or did you know what David Kelly also movie that we reviewed?
You
What do you
know,
think
I
it is?
guessed wrong. So what did the chat say?
So we've got on the portrait one, it's Cromwell, and on the landscape one, it's Four Weddings and a Funeral, and nobody
And they were
voted for
both
the one
wrong.
it is. Do you want to take a second guess?
So it was he was, oh heck, now I forgot it again. What were the other two?
He was the vicar in The Italian Job.
The Italian Job. Yes, yes.
There you go. So when they're
'Cause when I
having the
saw that, I
mafia
didn't remember
meeting
that at all.
with the boy, yeah, he's the vicar to kind of when they get him out of prison. There you
Yep.
go. And he doesn't look. He's so young in it. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I know that is that him? Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's got good hair, like proper jet black hair. You can't really tell it's like it's him, but yeah, there you
But
go.
again,
So
he always looked older than he was because
Yes.
he's in his 60s in this film and he looks like he's in his 70s or
Mm.
80s. So, but when you're that thin. Now, you said to me, you said, how do you know this film? This really didn't get a run in the United States.
Mm.
It did get a run in the United States. I didn't realize it at the time. This film was made for a budget of $3 million. I am using dollars, even though it was made in Britain and it was made in pounds, but I've converted to dollars. $3 million, which is 6.2 million today. It netted $55.2 million at the box office. It ranks as one of the highest grossing, investment versus grossing. It's one of the highest returns of any film originating in England, in the United Kingdom. Can you imagine this? The box office for the United States and Canada is combined at 20 million. And then the 35 million is other international. I would imagine more in Canada, maybe a little bit in the United States. But truly check that out. I mean, this was, it's called a sleeper hit, a runaway hit, whatever it is. So can you imagine like investing 6 million today and making $114 million?
I guess it's one of those, as we've said, like that 90s era, like it
Yeah.
was very much go to cinema. Oh, it's a good little movie, little independent one going on. Do you want to watch it? Yeah, why not?
Feel
And that was it.
good. You need a feel good film. Not a. There's no
Somebody's awake.
Jade. Yes. Ah! There's no special effects. There's hardly
No.
any set.
And it helps as well. It's all set in one place. You
In a
probably got away with a lot because the
Yeah.
village and it's yeah.
Unbelievable. It did not win any awards, but there was a BAFTA nomination for the director Kirk Jones as best newcomer. I guess the
What did
BAFTA
he-
has a best newcomer
Yeah,
category
they do.
that goes across different, roles or whatever. So you
Did he?
have
And
best
what did he do after that? I don't know
I
if he
don't
did
know.
anything else. I was going to have a look. Oh, he's doing a Mr. Bean. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Soon. Oh, Nanny McPhee.
Oh, he did Nanny McPhee.
Yeah. My Greek Wedding.
Oh, okay.
Number 2. So yeah, we hadn't
Okay,
done a lot
so he was
after this. He
quite
had a massive
successful.
break.
Yeah.
So he did this, and then nothing till 2009, and then 2024. So he picks what he wants. He's only made a few.
Well,
Maybe can't, yeah.
And
I say
you know,
you'd be looking at me like, if I give you another 3 million, will you make me 55?
can you,
Like that.
seriously, it's a good
like-
return on investment. He
Yeah.
did win the film won several smaller awards like the Satellite Awards,
Mm.
which is a I don't know if it's a US based or, just kind of a
I don't
smaller
know.
industry award, and
Oh,
both of the lead actors won satellite awards, but no other real recognition. And then, when you look at it, look at some of the criticism and some of the reviews over and over again. This film is called, heartwarming, cherished, a feel
mm.
good film. But, in the Irish community, even though it wasn't filmed in Ireland, this is a fictional town of Tullymore. Tullymore does not exist. But there's a general consensus among the Irish, that this is a feel good film, and they love the way the sense of community is portrayed in this film. And I think it is a feel good film. And I'm glad we have a feel good film, because every once in a while we have a string of war movies, and it gets a little serious here. Hey, Jade, did you like this film? How did you like the film?
Jade, I don't know. I like she was a bit. She wasn't with it. She was tired this day, so I'm going to say that. But I
So
don't
this
think
is a
she
film that will
fully
put you
watched the
out.
film.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that. She disagreed. I watched it. I was like, I don't think she did. But shall I go first, or do you want to go first?
Why don't we let Jay go first?
Jay,
I have
is
his
he?
right up. Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have his write up. Oh, Jay. So Jay, who's not here, will have now. Go ahead.
So Jay says, and I'm not going to do a Boston accent here.
Do
I
it.
give the
Do
movie
it.
a solid 5. I enjoyed it. It's a fun watch. It's fairly lighthearted. It's a fairly lighthearted dark comedy. The relationship with Maggie and Finn I could do without, as the acting for the Maggie character wasn't good. And in general, that relationship just seemed very odd. Okay, I'm laughing already. The, the nudity was a bit much, and I felt it was out of place in the film. Jay, I'm not laughing at you. I just think it was funny that you brought that up. And the phone booth at the end was a bit silly. But overall, the movie had some charm and some heart, and an interesting concept with the main premise. So he recommends it, but he gave it a 5. I'm sorry, the bit, I didn't read this ahead of reading it, but the nudity, I didn't even say, I'm like, nudity, what film are you watching? Oh yeah, that nudity. Um,
Old men nudity. Let's say that.
oh, that's
He doesn't. He
hilarious.
doesn't like watching old wrinkled men. Let's say that.
That's
I understand. Jay.
hilarious. Oh my gosh. So fair point, Jay. Fair point. Go ahead, James. You go ahead.
um, I, as I said, I haven't watched this for a while. I was like, but okay, I'm not watching this again. It's a very I didn't watch it in the cinema. It would have been on TV. It would I would have come across it because the critics things. It's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable watch, and I think what Jay just said, yeah, it's enjoyable. Is it? It sits well for me as a 5,
Mm-hmm.
just because I don't know where to put it, because it's a relaxing, enjoyable movie. Is it going to win Oscars? No. Is it going to be bad? No, it's not. It just sits there. It's not a mid movie, but the categories where we've scored other things, it has to sit in the middle, because it's just a good little fun little movie, and it just sits there. And that's the thing. Like, we've had some epics, we've had some stinkers, and when you kind of what we've scored before, you don't think I like the humor bit about the nudity. I think it's needed to show the catchment of like the two main characters. I like it as it's a the old people, doing their thing. The concept. You could have had any concept. They just driven that in to give it a storyline about the community of this Irish little town. It just worked with the Lotto being involved, and they got it in, I think, at the point when Lotto just came over to the UK. So they were trying to play on that. I don't mind the sub bit with the Finn and Maggie story. I think it's kind of needed, that you needed a bit of, what else is going on in the town? And that's what else is going on in the town. There's this young love development going there. So I don't mind it. Do you need to go and watch it? Possibly not. But if it comes on, bloody watch it. I like it. It's never going to be a high score. If it came on again, Would I watch it? I'd probably be one of the ones where I watch it in the background,
Hmm.
keep popping in, doing the whatever, and having a little, little bit of a smile, because that's what it is. It's a very much of a little silly fun watch. The end bit when she gets knocked off the thing, it's just a closing point because she
Yeah.
had to get rid of her. It's so there. I don't care because you've just had this a little smile ride. I like it. It's not one of those comedies if you go, I'm going to be all hurting inside. It just makes you have a little smile, and I like that. And that's it. It's just a little brim now and again of going, that's it. And it's mostly because of the Michael and Jackie character. You just like them too, and they're really things. Is it a strong film? No, it's not. It's not a weak film, and that's it. It's just a good, solid little bit of a fun, and I liked it. And it's just like you say, it's you said, like you said, it's just like a cherish. It's just like it's not going to be like, that is epic and I loved it. It's just a little cherish out there. I like that. So that's it's a good So it's a 5 for me, but I just can't score it any other way.
No,
It's just like
no.
that. So it's good. But I liked how when it came on there, I was like, ha, how Sandy, how? And I've not seen it in a while, so it was good to see it again, because it wouldn't be one I would have looked at,
Yeah.
and it probably even wouldn't have been one my brain would have remembered to even go on the list, just because it's so out there, it's so different. So it's
And
good. Not my weird different, but a different in a nice way. But thank you
good.
very much for putting it on
I'm
the
glad.
wheel, as we say.
I'm
Yeah,
glad. And
Sandy.
Awo mentioned another film that I put on the wheel, which is Local Hero, which, yes, it makes me think of that as well. The local,
Mm.
the community coming together, whether it's for or against something. Um, those are kind of films I like. I put it on the wheel just for that purpose. It is a feel good. It's one of those films for me. If it's on, I will sit and watch it. Yeah, I know it's it's a simple story. It's told in a very compact way. I like that. I like the characters. I love meeting an entire town full of people, and in less than an hour and a half, I know exactly who they are and what they do and why they care for each other and how they get along with each other. I love Michael and Jackie. I can see them as kids. You could kind of look at this film and think of
They're
them
the
as,
naughty kids of the town.
yep, getting in trouble. Exactly. What are Jackie and Michael up to again? I really like that. That I, for the a lot of the same reasons that you and Jay mentioned, I give this film a 6. No, it's not groundbreaking. It's probably because it means a lot to me. I do like this. Again, I think it's a simple, well-told story. It's kind of a caper in a way. But I gave it a 6.25 because when I saw what it brought in at the box office, I just thought, wow, it's not just me. Actually, a lot of people like this film, and it really did resonate with them, and it did an amazing. And then I started reading the critical reviews, and then I started reading about, there are articles about people who've had similar relationships to a small town, and I gave it the extra 0.25 because it impacted people that way, and because there aren't many films that tell this kind of a story about a small town that is not around
You know.
something something horrible happening, right?
Mm.
You have it when it's bad stuff happening. You have it when it's, murder mysteries, Miss Marple, Poirot, etc. Every Saturday night on mystery on our public television is some small town detective. But this is just a good story around a small town.
Yeah.
So 6.25 from me. And from me, it is a recommend, especially, you know what, if you're feeling a little down, if you're thinking that, the world gets a little too serious sometimes, this will just make you feel good. That's it.
Good. Excellent. I this is what not just disappoints me about Hollywood. It's only like movie companies out there. This was 3 million, and look what
3
it made. And
million,
it's
a
not one of those
drop in the
like
bucket.
they probably make B movies more for this movie, but they just went. You know what? We're gonna give a unknown director a chance because he's passionate about a script. He's going to get some good actors, and he got a good cast, to be honest. And look what it paid off. And it's just been, you know what? You don't have to be overcomplicated. You just have
Yeah.
to have that chemistry sometimes. And I think that's it. Like, yeah, there's just simple writing, but having that chemistry with the two main actors in this case, and even Annie with Jackie, they just work as like a little trio together. So it's simple. It's not overcomplicated, but it kind of it warms you.
It does.
That's it. Just, like if you were like
Home
a cold
cooking.
night, have a cup of cocoa, this came on, I'm a little bit
Make your day. Yep.
melancholy. I'm going to put it on. It would come on, stick on the TV. That's it. It's just one of those ones. But it's a shame they don't realise, like the film companies, you know what? There's so many scripts out there that don't have to make you 200 million because you spent 100 million on it. This was 3 million. It would have made you 55 million or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's they forget there's sometimes you don't need special
Almost a
effects.
20
You just need
times
one
return.
location.
Yeah.
Done. That's it.
Can you imagine making 20 times the investment on a
God, yeah.
your typical $200 million film would have to be a $4 billion film to make 200 times.
Oh yeah, to make
That's
this kind
crazy.
of come back, yeah.
That's crazy.
And that's it. But I bet you most of this was like what's happened in a couple of movies lately, them YouTubers, word of mouth, them horror ones,
Word of
word of
mouth.
mouth.
Yep. Hey,
People
it's a-
going, you know what? I
and a
enjoyed that
half.
movie. It made me happy inside. That's it. It didn't make
Yep.
me crack a joke. It just made me go, ah, that's it. And like, yeah, I can understand why people from small communities went, that's exactly what it's like. And they've just got
Yes.
the over
I grew up in a
arc of
place
the
like
the
that.
lottery.
Mhm.
But that's it. But next, now I had to look. This is my pick. I thought it was your pick. So it
could
would have been your
either
pick.
one. Yeah, I would have thought it was.
I must have got there
yours.
first.
I think
That
you
is
did.
it.
Yep.
That is it. So we're going, and as we always do, when we have light heart, we've got to go back to a war. We're going to have to go back to a war story. No, so yeah.
And the good thing is, you can't worry about any copyright claims. This film is in the public domain. It's one of only 2 films on our list that is completely in the public domain. So if anyone wants to watch it, James, I'll give you some links to different links in the United States where you can pull this down for free because it is in the public domain. And you could post those to your community tab to your site, and I can post them on mine too. That way folks can watch it for free.
There we go. I don't know how long is this movie? I can't remember. It's got to be a 90, 100-minute movie, maybe.
Oh,
It's
I
not a very
don't know.
long book.
I don't know.
So, but guys, anyway, before we go, not even told you next week. Oh no, yeah. So we've got
No, next week is fine.
next week. It's
me.
fine. Next week
it's
is not
2 hours and a half. It's 2.5 hours.
That book is short.
But it goes
I guess
by
because of the
fast.
war bits and all that.
Yeah, the war
But we're
bits.
doing now. All Quiet on the Western Front. Now, I recommend. Now, this is the 1930s version, and we, like me and Sandy, did do our war review, and I think we both said this is the genuine article. But the Netflix remake they did in the
It's
German
quite good.
language
Yeah.
is quite good.
It is.
It just misses the mark slightly because it just feels right being filmed at this era, and I think
Yep.
we both said that
Correct.
it just feels right. Even though I think everybody, isn't it like the American accents, and I think in the British accent, I can
we
live
go
with
to-
that.
this
I can
is-
live with that.
I think this is the film that created the British baddie German accent. I really do.
Yes.
Because you've got Brits doing German, and that seemed to continue to carry on. Even the influence on the accents in Star Wars, I'm telling you, the all Brits are baddie, kind of, I think begin with this film. Again, it's 1930. This is to me, this is the first war film. This is the first real war film, right? And it's made in 1929, released in 1930. So it had no idea. The makers and the actors in this film had no idea what was about to continue to happen. They had no idea, but they were living through it. It had just happened in World War One, and then World War One and World War Two. When you study it, it is really just one continuing conflict.
And have you started the
Yeah.
book?
Yes, I have.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, I have.
And Jay did the book at school, but never watched the movie. So there we go.
No, he said he'd never seen the film.
But here we go. The 1930s, our earliest movie on the wheel. Here we go.
You, mother, you know how much you're needed? Ah, I see you look at your leader. And I, too, look to you, Paul Baumer. I wonder what you're going to do.
I'll go.
I want to go. Me too.
I don't see that. The Kaiser's got everything he needs.
Well, they never had a war before. Every full-grown emperor needs one war to make him famous.
I'll tell you how it should all be done. Whenever there's a big war coming on, you should rope off a big field
And sell tickets.
Yeah. And on the big day, you should take all the kings and their cabinet and their generals, put them in the center dressed in their underpants and let them fight it out with clubs. The best country wins.
Never before, and perhaps never again, will the screen capture so completely, so profoundly, the emotional crises of men whose utter loneliness ate away their hearts, whose pathetic yearning for love drove them to distraction, whose sheer terror knew no bounds. This is the immortal screen achievement, which has become more dramatic, more vital with every passing year. See it again. See it with your heart wide open. For this is the motion picture about which it can truly be said, no man or woman can afford to miss it.
I do love a good old trailer.
You know, that trailer, I think I meant to say this in the first time we looked at it last week. The trailer, the part about, you know, the story of young men who find love or what. Love is not a very important part of this film. I don't know why the trailer focused on the, you know, the love stories or, you know,
Oh,
there's
it's
one or
literally brief,
two.
isn't it? It's just it's the goodbye, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, I mean, this story is really
I
about
would
how-
love to just that production value. I know it's like, you know, it's is how much that actually production value was, because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And to do the like now, like that production value, I think it was it's a hefty one. So I wonder what
it would be.
the inflation of what it would be made today. That would be interesting now, because it's
I
quite
haven't looked up yet. I haven't looked it up
no,
yet.
exactly. So it's things, but yeah, I've not seen it. So it always, it's. I think when we spoke about the war films, it's always going to be there. This
It has to
1930s
be
one,
there.
it has to be there. I've not seen it for a while, just because of like that, what kind of movie it is. But yeah, this is. It's got to be one of those. If you had to do like your, I don't know, your top movies all time, this has got to be slot there. Not just because, not just if you could score it a 4, even if that, but it will still be up there as one of the top movies all the time.
Yeah.
Because it has to. It's so important. Let's say
It's
that of like
historically
the movie.
important.
Yes, and that's it. And especially coming from a book, and I do like it because at this period of time, and of course going into the Second World War movies and the propaganda movies, they're all one-sided, like because of the winners, I suppose, like that. This was look what's happened, like that. And I'm guessing like
It's it's the German story. It is the German
that's it.
story.
And I think it helped having as well. They got a lot of fun in is, and we'll talk about this when the movie is the community in America. Like that. Look what that's, you know, So I think this helped as well. So that's it. But yeah, great. Our earliest classic, let's say that. So yeah. But let's find out. So what we've got now is because The rebellion won.
Ugh.
So what? It's true.
We
He should
did.
still be under
Yes,
the
we
king.
did. I love him. I
We
agree.
say the
God
French
save the
one.
king.
We say the
Yes.
French one. You were just there. The colonials. They have what importance gone in, Sandy? What can't happen? Not next week, but the week after. Something important for you guys is happening.
Yes.
What is it?
250 years in the making. Absolutely. And there's so much going on. So our 4th of July is 2 Saturdays from now is the 4th of July. So what isn't going on that day? There are celebrations in Baltimore actually next weekend. In addition to a wedding I have, is an air show across Fort McHenry with the Blue Angels. So there's just the tall ships are in from all around the world, in the different ports around the United States. Plus the World Cup is still going on. So yeah, there's just a lot going on.
That is going to be mental that day,
Yep.
and all the foreigners, I'm guessing all the teams going to still be there mostly.
Oh, yeah.
If they hear, it's going to be absolutely madness.
It is going to be mad. It's going to be great.
It's going to be a good party
madness,
because anybody's over going to be a great party for everyone. So that's it. So we'll have to see how the English fly their flags on that day. Like that. So maybe
we
you
call it our
might be
best
get a
of-
troop of redcoats turning up.
best friends now. Absolutely, special, awesome relationship, and our best friends, really and truly. So,
Oh, saying that, I did actually came up on the other day that young Washington trailer.
oh, really? I still haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
the trailer looked quite good for what it's going. I didn't like
Really?
young Washington's accent. It was too modern American.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
really, it was just like, I know he's not British like that, but it was just so now it wasn't
Okay.
colonial, I suppose, like that. It was the
All
only
right,
thing that
maybe
kind of
I'll
put me
give
off.
it a look.
But I was like, you know what? That looks like it could be a lot of fun. It looks like it's got a big budget. Like if they go into the full French war, that could actually be quite interesting. That I've never seen that since Last of the Mohicans kind of
Last of the
tried to do it.
Mohicans is about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but they look like some good little battle scenes. I'm hoping they're big battle scenes. That's it. So that's it. But it looks like they're not going over to the politics too much. Then I'm guessing they maybe did that to not drive the rest of the world away. So it was quite interesting that they're just sticking with that because the time period, well, of course, is like when he goes back and then after to the 1776 is a big time period when he's just in Virginia. So
Yeah.
we have to
He's
see.
a farmer. He's just a farmer.
Just a farmer that broke the king's rules, naughty man. But yes, we'll have to see. So it looks like it's very much of he's in his mid-20s, I'm gonna guess. So it's like that. So and then into his maybe 30s. But yeah, it's got a good cast. Kind of looks interesting. So yeah, anybody? Yeah, the young Washington. When's it? Is that going to be released on that day? Then is it July the 4th?
I don't know. Let's see.
It would make sense.
It would make
be
sense,
clever.
but you never know.
Yeah, but yeah, I liked it. I was like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Week after next, July 3rd.
There you go. So yeah, so I might have to check it out. So don't think it's got a worldwide release, but yeah, it looks quite good. But from that, so the week after, when the United States of America get knocked out of the World Cup, and England is still going, great nation, of course. Let's find out what we've got now. Of course, if Jay's picks come out, he will let us know, and then we'll know next week. That's it. Also, because of the World Cup, if Jay agrees, I think Sandy's up for it. We're going to do it an hour early because England are playing Panama in the last group stage next Saturday. That's it. So we're going to have to do a match because their kickoff is at 10 o'clock. And of course, 2 hours will not be long enough, I'm guessing.
No,
we always go over
definitely
2
let
hours.
us know. We'll work through that.
Yeah, so just guys, let you know. And also, just let everybody know, because we just watched the film about Germany. Germany are losing 1-0 to the Ivory
No.
Coast. So at the moment, it's a bit of a shock.
Oh,
so
my.
there we go.
All
There we go.
right.
But on that note, Sandy, what do you fancy after? Is there anything American? I can't remember. We said this last time. Just after then, you're all going to be hyped up. You're going to be USA, USA for a little bit, especially after that.
Oh,
Anything you
heck.
fancy?
I gotta think. I don't know. Because
trying
I
to
was
think
gonna
what's on
say
there.
my usual, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which is definitely not American. Okay, so Top Gun
Yeah.
could be one.
Yeah.
Could be. Trying to think what else is very American. Independence Day. I mean, is that on the list? It better be on the list.
I think it is. I think
It's
you put it on the list.
not. Oh, it
It's
is.
not on the
It
list?
is. It
Okay.
is. There it is.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is, yeah.
Independence Day. Yeah, Independence Day would be great.
That would be
Glory,
yeah, that would be funny.
Gettysburg, any of those would be great.
You need them cheesy ones when it's like USA, like that, like the end of Top Gun, when it's just like, we did it, guys. Just literally.
That's such a good film. Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Well, here we go then. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's going to be a Jay's pick now, as he's not here. There you go. Oh my God. There we go.
Hang
We're
on.
going to
let me-
have to wait. Jay's horror pick.
Jay.
Ooh.
The wheel chose
Ooh.
your
Horror. We haven't. When's
pick.
the last time we had a horror? Horror.
Wow.
Was it Halloween?
We
We haven't had many.
actually. What else? I mean, what else would we call a horror film? I think that's it, right? Halloween.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think we got many on here. Oh, Jay's horror pick. Oh, what do you think he could do? It's going to be something newish, I would say. So,
Is there something that's kind of graphic novel-y? What would that be? See, I don't know. It's probably the one genre I shy away from.
I'm trying to think of what it could be. Say, like lately, what The Quiet Place, kind of psychological horror.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
The Ring.
Oh, I'm
I
trying to
just-
think.
I just don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't really go to it until it's like 70s or 80s. Like I if I put like Poltergeist, like that kind of thing. After that, you got some disturbing one. I'm just hoping it's not going to be one of those slasher ones. He could do Scary Movie or something, couldn't he? Put it in there.
I don't know.
Exorcist.
Like for me, it's class. I like classic horror. And
Omen.
Anything else, I don't. I love
Omen's
the
on the
Omen.
wheel though, isn't it?
I put it on the wheel. I love the Omen.
Oh, what could he pick? All right.
I don't know.
Well, we're gonna have to let Jay know, so
Rosemary's
we're gonna
Baby,
find out
that's
next
not on
week.
there.
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah, that'll be
So
great.
that's gonna be it. So we're gonna have to yeah, horror pick. So but that's good though. We have not had a horror for ages, so there we go. And I told you I was literally? I bet it's gonna be bang.
Yeah,
There we
no, perfect.
Called it. Called
Oh
it.
yeah, The Exorcist, Daryl. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Just trying to think. It's
Wicker
just,
Man. You got so, but again, they're older ones. Jay won't pick an older one. I'm trying to think what is there. Oh, he could do. Oh,
The Shining, like one of those.
Shine.
not-
Yeah.
It's more thriller.
Oh, what's the
than
one?
horror.
The kind of it made it into a slasher movie, but the first one was quite good.
What was it?
There's like 10 of them now.
Friday the 13th.
No. Modern.
Modern. Oh, Saw.
The guy. Saw. Yes.
Yeah, Saw.
Maybe he do Saw.
I've never seen it.
No, I'm hoping he doesn't pick something. That's what I'm saying. A slasher film, and it's more psychological. It's like getting that through YouTube. It's like, and he's decapitating somebody's head here. something
Yeah,
like that.
you know what? It would be fun to try to see how we dance around.
Because
film
edit
like
the
that.
hell out of it. But,
Uh-huh.
but maybe it could be something it's a silly spoof. You never know. So Scream, maybe.
I
I'm
know
trying to
what you
think.
did
I
last
just don't
summer.
watch horror movies. I don't really watch them that much.
I don't.
So I'm guaranteed it's
either.
probably going to be new for me and you. So that interesting.
I think so.
So and guaranteed Jade won't watch them because she can't stand horror movies.
No,
So that's it.
I'm
So-
with you, Jade. It's just not my thing.
I
And
watched a
Daryl
silly.
did
I watched a silly horror movie the other day. My Name is Bruce.
I've not seen it. But Daryl did what
Bruce
I tend to do
Campbell,
with this,
yeah.
The Shining. I call it The Shinning. Daryl, I know it was an accident, but I always spell the shining the shinning. I don't know why. I think of somebody kicking you in the shins. Hey, by the way, you ever seen it's actually a sport, shin kicking? Have you seen this bizarre
Shin
ritual?
kicking.
Yes,
How?
it's like either you look it up. It's either in like the Netherlands or Scotland or somewhere where they just kick each other in the shins until somebody falls down. It is true. It's a sport.
Absolutely mad. I've seen the slapping in the face one. That's a new one, isn't
Oh
it?
yeah. Yeah,
And
shin kicking goes back to 1612. It is a brutal English combat sport. See, it's you guys. You guys do the shin kicking.
Why? Explain.
There's a shin
Explain.
kicking league.
That's it.
There were
There we go.
championships. Look, shin kicking championships on YouTube. Cotswolds.
Wow.
In the
That's got-
Cotswolds.
Okay.
Y'all, it's near you.
No, I'm fine, thank you. Like I don't want to be
I
kicked
can't
in the
even
shins.
imagine. Ow.
Yeah, that's literally Even when I was fit, I still want to be kicked in the shin.
It's
I'm
like the
enough
thinnest
playing
skin
football
on your
getting
body.
kicked in the shins with shin
Yeah.
pads on. So yeah, don't fancy that. Don't fancy
Isn't it like
that at all.
your elbow and your shins have like the thinnest skin to bone ratio? It's like ow.
Yeah, that's
No.
got to stink. Yeah, that's it. So
Daryl's
that was
gonna
I'm going
check
to
it
check.
out.
Well, I'm definitely going to check that out. now.
Yeah, it's
Well, there you go.
exciting.
You can have a bit of fun and the Isle of Man TT as well. And probably put on YouTube like Isle of Man best crashes or something like that, or
I'm
worst
gonna
crashes.
do that.
That's it. Like you'd be like, oh.
Although I
that's
don't like
that.
seeing people get hurt. I really don't.
No. Yeah, but sometimes it's like, wow, how did they survive? It's like, you ever seen the rallying when they're in the car, they're
Yes.
left, right, like they're doing 45, 90 degrees, and then all of a sudden they go, dump, and then they're just in the air.
They're
And
flipping
they're like,
over and over.
and
I
then just the
know.
camera's just watching them. They're like, oh, and they'll dump, and they because they're just completely secure. They don't move. It's
Well,
like,
like some
we're
of the
fine."
crashes in the Tour de France and the other bike races. And I
Yeah.
used to love watching the Tour de France before, really and truly, like 30 years before Lance Armstrong destroyed the sport. I used to love watching it. And then, once he got his, I started watching again. And then, gosh darn it, every team that I ever loved ended up, somebody was doping and it just got yucky. But oh my gosh, some of those crashes. I mean, they would just,
Yeah.
Going at high speed.
Skin and
even if you-
metal. Lovely.
Yes, you're just
and
skinning
concrete.
yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
just taking your skin off. Oh my God, some of those crashes.
And the worst thing, they're like all the fabric's there to breathe. It's not to do anything
so
else.
thin.
And it's just like so thin. It's just like, oh no, thank you. So yeah. And then like when they're in the peloton bit, and they're like they don't break out. It's just like
Yep.
one person trips or whatever. And there was like
Takes
idiots,
them
aren't they?
all
The,
down.
like when you see the one, was it last year? Was trying to like, hello, taking a picture or something. Didn't they? Stepped out and took out the whole lot.
Those people. I mean,
You know,
just.
like, you absolute prats. So that's it. But it's all good fun. So Sandy, set for getting ready for July the 4th, and
Woohoo.
the United States have
USA.
reached the knockout
USA.
round already. So except for enjoying the World Cup, enjoying the weather, probably going to go out and have some fireworks and barbecues and all the rest. What else is life
Oh,
giving you?
yeah. Well, I've been taking the opportunity of the World Cup to every day or so post the World Cup of Architecture. So I've taken the embassies of the different countries that I've visited and put the pictures up on like a YouTube short with a little voting, so you can vote for the embassies that are competing against each
Okay,
other.
yes.
So I think 2 days ago it was like Uzbekistan versus Colombia. And their embassies are like literally right next door to each other. I wonder what was going on Massachusetts Avenue. They must have been having a great time down
Yeah.
there. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to. I'm still filming every single fountain in Washington D.C. since we've revitalized all the fountains. I'm up to 17. So tomorrow we'll go find as many more as we can, which should be fun. And yeah, just enjoying the summer. I do have, I can't believe I'm saying this, I have 2 or 3 edited videos getting ready to post, which finally, yay, I've had some time to get these together. So yeah, just plucking away at my channel here and there and trying to bring a little bit of history to everyone who watches my streams. So thank you all for your
Nice.
support.
Cool. Just to let you know, at the moment, it will be United States versus Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Ooh, that's an ugly
yeah.
embassy. So sorry to the folks
Oh,
of
there
Bosnia
you
and
go.
Herzegovina, but the one in DC. So talk about that that type of architecture we may have seen last week during Death of Stalin. There's this one building in DC that is that old, it feels like old Soviet architecture, and it is the home of Bosnia and Herzegovina.
They must have
So,
pulled out because they're a young country, really, in grand scheme of things, isn't it?
oh
So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, almost everyone is in a not original building down there.
So who
But
has the old Yugoslavia one?
I don't know I don't know which one was. Okay,
Yeah.
where was
There you
the
go. Ooh,
Yugo? Oh, I think it
interesting.
is. Actually, I think it might be. Is it Serbia? Slovenia, I think. Hang on. Yugoslavia. Slavia. I knew someone who owned a Yugo, by the way. Embassy in the U.S. Where was it? It was on California Street in Calorama. Okay, I'm going to have to find it. Oh, it is. It's the one that is now Serbia.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, it's the one on California Street. Okay, so I have filmed that one. So, yeah, on March 31st, 1999, the embassy was evacuated. I did a video on the Afghanistan embassy because that one is still vacated, and that was vacated like, I don't know, 8 years ago or 9 years ago, when we've yet again severed all ties with Afghan, the longest running country that influences everything around the world it always comes back to Afghanistan. Even in Sherlock Holmes, even the very opening paragraph of the first story, The Study in Scarlet, references Watson coming back from the war in Afghanistan, which was really well done in the Sherlock TV series, because even 100 years later, they could say that Watson was coming back from Afghanistan. It's just different century,
Yeah.
different war, same country,
Oh my god, yeah. Even in Rocky. Rambo. Sorry, in Rambo.
Yep.
Like Afghan war. Always happening.
So that one,
Everybody needs that pass.
it
the
needs,
Khyber
so
pass.
that one's still vacant, and it still has a little placard with the seal of Afghanistan on the side of the building. So yeah, awesome.
Interesting.
And
Nice.
any video games in your future, James?
Oh, I need to I've been so busy at work. I really want to finish that the shoot 'em up game that I was playing. That first person one that is set in Hong Kong, and I'm gonna have to look up the name again. It was so good and bad, but it got me really hooked. What was it called? I need to just do that. I just really want to finish it because it had this like in between real life story, and it was really dark because you start off as like a woman who gets a, of course, pistol, and then she's blatantly been in the sex trade, like forced.
Better
and
Than
you're
Dead?
literally, better than dead. That's
Better
it. And
Than
it's just,
Dead.
but how they do it is like these really hard, and you have to get the headshots. But it's like it's got a plot, and I really need to finish it out. And I need to know what happens. I need to know what happens. So it's quite good, and it's like the infrastructure of Hong Kong. It's really good. It's really, really good. So yeah, I need to do that. So, and of course I need to do the floor pizza one as well, as I call it.
Yeah, I
know-
thought
I
that
know
was
a
kind
guy.
of funny.
So
That
just
was
yeah,
funny
'cause
to watch. It was just
it
kind
was
of simple.
Yeah, that's it. But you needed a team, but it's good. But that's it. At the moment, that is it at the moment. But I will do that because I really need to find it. But I just need those hours, just these hours in the day.
I know.
And that's it. Unfortunately,
I
as
know.
everybody knows, I don't do the evening ones. That's my cooking and playing with my son, and then reading
Yeah.
bedtime stories. So that is.
Oh, good for you.
So we're trying to get there. That's it. I just need to up those hours on that. I've got an hour. free. What do I do? Switch on. Yeah. Quick. That's it. So, but
It's
we'll
hard,
get
though.
there. But otherwise, always
Jay
film
has
club.
replied to
Always
me.
film club.
Jay has replied.
Go on, put it in. Has he got one?
He didn't give us a pick. He said he will work on that, and he'll
Okay.
get back to us on that.
Oh,
So
okay. There
he
you go.
knows that he is on the hook for a horror film.
There you go. Good. That's excellent. So yeah, horror coming. So we got war, horror. So we have the light-hearted war. That's the beauty of film club, as we always say.
That's the
But
beauty of
everybody,
film club.
anything else, Sandy?
No, just happy Father's Day, James.
Happy Father's Day. Oh yes, and happy Father's Day to Jay.
And
I know
to
he's not
Jay,
here, but
happy
this
Father's
is.
Day.
But is this his first or second? Second, isn't
It's his
it?
second Father's
Is it
Day.
second? Yeah. Oh, bless him. Bless him. But have we got anybody to raid? Let's say that because I always forget.
Oh, let me see.
And that's it. Oh, I do. There we go.
Oh, who do you have to raid? Who are we
I'm going to
raiding?
raid blonde, blonde.
Blonde.
Blonde, yeah. She
Awesome.
did it the other day. So, yeah, there we go. Everybody, go and say hello. What's she playing? Something weird playing anyway. But everybody say hello.
She's
Everybody
playing
have a
something weird.
great one. Playing weird. I don't know. That's it. But have a bit of fun. But until next time, read the book. If you haven't,
Read
All
the
Quiet
book.
on the Western Front. I won't show you Sandy my original English version, because first edition. Cause
I'm very happy for you, James. Very happy for you.
Next time, I'll let you touch it next time you're over. That sounded a little bit weird, but you know what I mean.
That's okay.
But everybody, Jade, I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, a book. For everybody, have a great one, and we'll see you in the next film club. For now, come on, England!